place doesn't look too bad for what I've been hearing, anyway. But perhaps the carnage hasn't exactly gone this far. I don't know. Oh well. Let's see about finding the lad, at any rate. There's fucking Cody. I swear to God, I can't get rid of him. Again, another benefit of the fucking goggles, or lenses, I guess. I don't need to worry about cooling getting into me fucking eyes. Getting to me mouth or nose, though, is a different story.
He said leather. He said the Benny collection.
Or sorry, no, the Benny collection.
Whiskey and nicotine.
Horse flavor. Yeah, and then whiskey and nicotine.
In search of his next vending machine, I suppose.
The course meats.
What? Where the fuck did you get the horse? What horse did you skin?
Alright.
You can just buy them.
Yeah.
They sell them for like meat stuff.
Presumably you already heard from the other lass and Chip about the checkup on me.
She actually hasn't told me yet, so no.
Oh, apparently it could fit, but there would have to be shifting of organs, and probably not the wisest idea to do that, because best case scenario that probably means a second heart implanted up in my gut.
Why would I be Benny? No.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario, my lugs are pressed against the rib cage, and we don't want that.
Yeah, otherwise you have to get like high performance lungs for like a smaller species, so that way you can still get the same level of performance.
Well, that is just back to square one, but with more hearts to work with.
Yeah.
Of a thought though,
How much for the,
what if somehow putting the second heart in the backpack instead? There's probably space.
I mean, at that point you might as well just not make it a heart, but just make it more just like an actual just pump.
Suppose. You know. But you do get what I'm meaning. At least what I'm looking at anyway.
I am understanding what you're trying to get across. It's just...
mainly because I don't want to be on the same bloody meds that Jonah's on.
Do you know how expensive it is to buy so much whiskey and nicotine?
Fair enough. Alright.
I don't know, it's just... It's a little bit harder for most species because the organs are there for, like, you know... There's very, like, little spare space inside of a body since, you know...
After all, anything with you would be a far different story if the part where your shorts actually start was a straight line up to your shoulder instead.
Yeah,
a lot more
embryology's
space
a
in the
little bit
torso
more
at that
weird.
point.
Yeah. Embryology's a little bit more weird. Just... I don't know.
I mean, to be fair, people are saying that statistically I'm a fucking anomaly that shouldn't exist.
Oh, I feel that.
But that's probably just because of this shit.
Oh, yeah, no, I've got a totally different reason. But yeah, like, a very big reason...
I mean, I don't know too much about hell despite going there on occasion.
Yeah,
Which I'll admit is a silly sentence to say, so casually.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean.
Yes. I mean, for my hell, I can understand why some people would rather go there as, like, opposed to other hells, because at least my hell's a little bit more civilized. Because, like, for example, we have cell phones down there. Yeah.
Most of the hells I've been to are more actively war zone-like. Or big ominous tower housed by singular, like, being like a big trial thing to get to the top of. Then even then you still have to fight the Valley King. Well, I think of it, I did chuck his throne at him and that knocked him out, which was fun.
Yeah, no, like, for example, a weird trait about imps that most people don't know, we actually have black blood.
Huh. Fair on.
Which, I don't know, it kind of ties into my whole analogy that imps are kind of like the synthetics of hell, because we were manually created by Satan. We're not a natural. we're treated like a slave caste by the bottom of the rung, and we've also got black, you know, lifeblood that essentially.
I seem to accidentally make a lot of friends to have trouble with rides.
We almost got fucked alive. So after fighting it, all we got was this cold
I don't know if that just owes to me wasteland status where rides don't even, barely even matter half the time.
I mean,
Half the time in the waste, it's me. Half the time I spot in the waste, it's usually just dependent on gang to gang whether or not rights even matter.
Yeah. And in terms of like how civilized hell actually is, it's because each like layer is like managed by respective sin, which is an analogy that I actually kind of compare to Sphere with the council members.
Different sins to the ones I know, I assume.
Yes. You know, we've got Lucifer, we've got Satan, we've got Beelzebub, we've got Belphegor.
Asmodeus.
Yeah, the one who's in charge of my layer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's actually one of the nicest sins.
Again, probably different to the other Asmodeus I may have heard occasional tales on.
Most likely. You know, like, one of my roommates that was actually, used to work at his, like, private establishment, and she was like, you know, yeah, no, he's an absolute sweetheart.
So which sin embodies Asmodeus then? Or yours, anywho?
What, lust? Asmodeus.
Oh, I guess I track then.
Yeah.
Guess the sweetheart part tracks then. Usually envy and lust would end up combining to be more takey rather than being all like, oh darling.
Yeah, it's not really that the like, you know, the sins part of it is what's making that. It's just more the fact is that it once again it plays again into the whole like how's a lot more civilized. That too. Because like for example, Gluttony, Beelzebub, she's actually pretty chill too. Like she actually hosts like, you know, parties towards like the end of the year that she like lets anybody come to, like even hellhounds or imps, which are once again considered like. Yeah. We just, you know, it's a.
Gluttony ain't just food or strength.
Yeah. Meanwhile, there's fucking Mammon, and we don't go on about that greedy prick.
Let me guess, pride?
Nope, he's greed.
That again, that tracks. Most people that associate with greed, I know, it tends to be twats.
Heavy vehicle coming through. Heavy area.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
It's not like I have enough hearing damage.
Yeah. As for pride, that's actually Lucifer, and from what my sister has told me, he's actually that's a full ass tank.
Fucking hell. Well, they're not the same kind of orange I spot on the wastes.
Why did that miss?
I was assuming this is more the regular scrappers that seem to ally with this area.
I'm guessing.
Mainly because if they weren't and they were from the waste, they'd probably hop off the vehicle and try and get me.
Most likely.
Most scrappers seem to basically look at my existence and more or less just go, there he is, get his arse.
Well, I mean, you do have a gigantic, like, scrappy backpack on your back.
And custom order eyes.
That too.
I mean, I forget, did you see them taken out? Or actually, no, there was no need to take them out during surgery, weren't it? Was it? I don't... No, wait, no, I had to take them out before surgery.
Yeah, you did.
Because, you know, hard to sleep with eyes open.
Yeah.
I've had it suggested to me on just getting shutters on it so I can technically close my eyes, but that kind of defeats the purpose of why I had these in the first place. So I didn't need to worry about blinking. Especially if I'm staring at the sun.
I suppose in the wastelands, yeah.
Yeah, which is a lot easier to find out in the waste than it is in here, I'll admit.
Also the dust storms.
Dust storms, you know, sand kicking up at your eyes, coolant raining down on you, like here for example, you know.
Yeah.
Researcher comms.
But yeah, no. Apparently Lucifer from our hill is actually quite nice. He actually helped out my sister.
Oh, well, good on him then.
Yeah, like they
Wish I
met after
associated with
Wanda
him a lot.
Soccer.
Wish I'm associated with those sins a bit more than the sins I currently know.
Yeah,
I'll admit.
I don't know. I'm surprised I'm just like bumping to like so many like either nice, just powerful people, or just like for example, I made friends of a fucking like heiress to a really powerful family in hell.
I mean, hey, just having a nice smile goes a long way. No need to worry about being feared to be respected when you could just smile and actually do something for a change and get respected instead.
Hmm.
Which is something
I
that
think she
LF
was-
up there could understand a bit.
Well, I mean, if you flip the bird at that place, you actually get a fucking message sent to your phone that would give, like, telling you about a warning.
Is that mainly if I reside around here?
I don't know, because I saw someone do it and they, like, flipped the bird off and then they got a text to the phone giving them a warning.
Well, they don't exactly have jurisdiction out in the Valley West.
No, they don't have jurisdiction outside of industrial, but to be fair, some of them don't really give a shit about that.
Well, I did see a bounty hunter over at fucking Waterfront.
Yeah, Trick. He's
I mean,
apparently
chill.
threatening the meat rack.
Apparently very relatively chill about it, but, bounty hunter is a bounty hunter.
He's not.
Seemed a bit more chill at the bar, but presumably that didn't be the case with most other sports. Probably explains why he was getting
threatened to
fixed up
bring-
a fucking garage.
Yeah, no, he threatened to bring down the wrath of LF onto the meat rack yesterday.
Yeah, and that explains why it was probably being repaired in the fucking garage, because clearly that went well for him.
I don't know. I think that was because of other things that happened down in the Mega building with Cassie, from my understanding.
I don't even know. But at the same time, whatever fucking court case control of Waterfront ain't gonna let LF in without a really good reason. Without reason being a
Fox Tech.
boatload of cash for it.
Yeah, Fox Tech and Nemesis, who controls the banks. So essentially, you've got Fox Tech and the banks of Saphira in control of Waterfront.
Having an economic branch is all very well, but you need somewhere to put the fucking money. If the fucking pockets aren't letting you even deposit or withdraw, then you're kind of stuck.
Yeah.
Because then
I mean,
that
they
also
probably
means
have-
all your cred sticks may also be denied.
I mean, they probably have like their own bank accounts in like other places. But yeah, their ability to actually operate within Saphira does kind of heavily hinge on if Nemesis even allows them to use their money. Yeah.
Exactly. Because at that point, the only other option they've got is hostile takeover, and we saw how well that went.
Yeah.
We saw how well that went when they took one person.
Alright, yeah, the flurry, that whole situation.
It's bizarre to say I still have fond memories of that.
I wasn't even around, like, the meat rack when that happened. I was in back at Saphira General, so.
That's fair. I got to pilot a MiG.
Oh, neat.
With these arms, no less. Somehow big enough that I didn't need to worry about being sated.
Huh.
Helped with repairing as well. I realised, speaking of money and creds, I was about to say I need to find Bo, but I can see him over there. Wanted to buy some candles from him, actually, considering Vosk is doing a good job at advertising. And I have an idea to prank one of my brothers.
Oh boy.
Is it true they're actually made of bloody animal fat and it's technically just edible candles at that point? Wait, if it's condensed enough that apparently they last it. Has he just made fucking cheese?
Kind of?
Oh my fucking god. I could prank me brother with flavoured cheese. Yes. Now that's a slice of fried gold. All right, I'm interested. I'm interested in getting involved in that shit now. I don't know how expensive it'll be, but I'm willing to spend at least $1,000.
I'm sure that'll be enough.
You know, I don't need to be that Jenny. Sure, I've got the money. Sure, I've got the money for it, but I'm not really a corporal. I know my brother's gonna fucking yell at me if I start, you know, overspending in Saphira again.
Yeah. I mean, even though I work at a fucking medical clinic, I don't get the most amount of money. Hell, my fucking sister, who's been in this city for like, you know, only like a month or so, she's earning more money than me already.
Well, not just clicked. Did you ever even send me that invoice for the surgery? Because I don't remember.
I believe we did.
I'm assuming? I don't even recall.
Seeing as we don't have a big red, like, you know, negative on our accounts, I'm going to assume that yes, you did.
Might have been Jonah that already paid then.
Yeah.
Either that or I
I'm guessing
prepaid
it's
and
already
forgot
been sold
about
then.
it.
It's just, yeah, it's probably just that since, you know, so many things have happened since then, we've just forgotten.
Yeah, no, I never... It's possible you probably just sent the invoice and got picked up by my brother and he paid it.
Maybe.
Yeah, well. In that case, I don't need to worry about it so much. There's a lot of realizations in me head that click that made me go, oh shit, did I do that? I don't even have a stove at home. At least I don't make a use of it, so I don't even have an excuse to leave it on.
I hate the fact that we both had the exact same thought at the exact same fucking time.
It's more my brother that I'm looking to prank that's more the one that could potentially leave the stove on. I don't bother go in the kitchen if I can help it. I could give you a couple of guesses as to why. So now I'm already a walking upturned fridge.
That is one way to describe your current stature, I suppose.
Fucking lying down fridge, I suppose.
Tank.
Oh, tanks are approaching, it seems. Okay, this he's about to get clocked in the back of the head.
Yeah, he's about to get clunked over the head.
Oh no, alright, no, they know.
That was dangerously close. Good luck!
I respect that.
Yeah, I respect that too.
Yeah, but that might just be my general aversion to corpos in the first place. Despite the fact that my brother is kind of partnered with one, but that's aside the point. Are you Bo from Bo's Best Candles? I saw the sandwich bar.
That I am, yes.
I
Oh,
saw
yes,
sandwich
you
bar,
are my,
all
you are
boss.
my advertising guy. Bye.
Well, what kind of
Good
candles
to
you
meet you, I'm Bo
got?
Besnos. Oh, I've got all sorts of things. I've got my standard collection, which is standard candles, raccoon flavor, beastman flavor, lavender flavor, mint flavor, chamomile flavor, rose flavor, and dandelion flavor. I've got my spring collection in, which is cherry blossom and magnolia flavor. I've got the Benny collection in, brand new, really nice. I've got the horse flavor, leather flavor, and whiskey and nicotine. All organic, no GMO.
Yeah, they're apparently somewhat edible.
They're completely edible. You can eat all of it. It's made from animal fat.
So you practically made cheese candles, more or less.
No, it's tallow. Tallow. You boil down animal fat and you render it into wax.
Huh. Oh, minted chamomile seems an idea. I have an idea to prank a friend of mine.
Oh, mint and chamomile. You like the two candles then?
Make it 5 of each.
5 of each. Aye. Okay. 10 candle. So 200 credit, 200 credit.
Real.
Yeah, 20 each. Hey,
Let me just convert this to a blank stick. There we are. 200 stick.
hey, there we go. There's your candle, sir.
Hey. Thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem. Pleasure doing business. Tell your friends. Need quality? Contable.
Hey. That'll probably scare the shit out of his brother. He likes cooking. I'm probably going to try and bite directly into one in front of him and scare
Oh, yeah.
the shit out of him.
We're also in the chapstick industry.
Well,
And
maybe that.
soon to come, shape charges. Candle shape charges. Light them, stick them on a wall.
All right, yeah.
You know,
All right,
it's in
all
for
right.
smuggling.
You need to open up a spot in fucking Waterfront. There's still an empty spot on
On
spot
time.
upstairs.
The waterfront. That place is dangerous as fuck, huh? I'm an
Around
industrial
the
boy.
rack spot is actually relatively safe. I work there for God's sake.
I live in the industry. I live
Maybe I
and
could
breathe
spend
industry.
me
You know,
wages
this
for
my
Waterfront
district. This my
for you,
district,
eh?
man. Nah. Better business here, better people, you know, community.
Yeah, fair on, fair on.
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah, first location going to be here, but shit as Vex fucking moved in right where Bo is going to build my first bodega.
Ah, shy, Vex
You
is
know,
here
it's
too.
bullshit. Oh yeah, they got the big portal out back there, huh? Stay away, if you go too near, they'll go crazy and try to then start attacking the bay, and it's a whole debacle.
Ah, bollocks and shite. Well, I wish you the best of luck on it. And I wish you the best of
Thank you
business.
very much. I'm telling them we should just blow those fuckers sky high, but hey, I will not do anything if you just explode the fuck out of them.
Weird assimilate robots asking about simulations. I mean, I'm up for a bit of. I can see why you're going for the shaped charges idea.
Yeah. Well, a lot of big enemies we get here that candle shaped charges.
And we were like, all I remember, we were in
You
the
light them, you stick them on solid objects, and the fuse go down, and you know there are a lot of fuckers that come in here with heavy ass armor. We're not able to do jack shit to them, you know. Hey, I got the little arms back here.
I know the
Hey, well,
I actually like that idea quite a bit.
I know, but
If you get those made, I might buy quite a bit
know
off
about
of
taking
you.
down heavy targets, but
oh,
don't worry
yes,
about it.
that's good to know.
I've taken down many heavy targets myself. I can teach you.
Look at this shit. I have fucking
find the people that like.
So, Bo, you'd be pretty surprised. You see the, you see
this
the
sniper
tank?
rifle.
You see the tank?
Like,
And this. What the fuck am I
You
going to
can take down
penetrate
a
with
tank
these?
with that, actually. You can, actually. A little bit ballsy, though. So, tanks normally have guns on the top, machine guns. Take them out, get on the back of the tank, get to shoot the back of the tank, where you see all the smoke come from. That is the engine.
No.
It can't be too heavily armored or it overheats.
Yeah.
So you just
yeah.
light that bitch up.
I learned.
Alternatively, what
I
I'll do is
I learned that
I
pretty
get
well.
a
Dave.
bunch of guys. Well, I get a bunch of guys that have candle-shaped charges, and we swarm the fucking thing, and we run off.
I could try to. We could see about making candle launches for you if you want, Bo. Candle-shaped launches. This would be pretty funny.
That's true. Big wax launcher. I mean, any bit of wax I get on something can be turned into effective weapon by Bo. I got waxomancy.
At that
We
point,
need
you
to
might
make
as
you a
well just have
ballista, right?
flaming
We make a
balls of
ballista.
wax.
And we like
Yeah.
put a brick, like a big chunk of wax on the bolt, fire the bolt, so it just fucking slams.
We're actually thinking of making big candle mecha suit, because you know all these fuckers come in with like mecha suit and
Also,
thing.
one of your, I think
Mecha
one of
suit.
yours is behind you.
Hey, what the fuck are you doing?
Well, technically, my business here is kind of concluded.
Hey, Cupcake, this is my head of security right over here.
Ah, excellent.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah.
well, my business is kind of concluded, I'm afraid.
And if
Same manufacturer.
Actually, I just wanted candles.
Bo, do you want to tell me something? Do you have a corporate deal I don't know about? Huh?
Again.
That was my favourite update.
Twice before.
Tell me something.
Come here. Wrong place, wrong time.
Fair. So how many corpses you leave behind?
2.
Also, when you have
Fair enough.
I know Benny will teach
Hey.
you. Yeah, don't ever told you about flagging. So when you have a gun out, you keep it away.
Yeah,
Just one of these kind of days.
Accountant's corpses.
Put it to the side and put it down.
Kind of surprising, just.
Got some candles from Bo. I'm gonna prank
Oh,
my
yes.
fucking brother Jesse with it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Mint and chamomile flavor. I'm gonna see about just biting into a mint in front of him and spike his heart rate.
You know what? You just remind me. I kind of want to eat the ones.
You know, Umzy, the funniest one when it comes to pranks is I've sold people like scrolls of arcane lock, which stops people from opening things. You'd be surprised what you can add to that, such as arcane locking someone's shoes closed.
Pickle jar. That piss people off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Done
fuck.
that. I hate it.
That magically induced lockjaw. That sounds cruel.
Also,
Okay, yeah, that I haven't tried. Yeah, sorry, Guppy.
I went to do a job in Lothric, and I bit a guy. He was on some hella drug. It turned me feral. It took a modified Titan pilot and 2 suits of power armor to hold me down.
Jesus, shite.
Oh, shit.
I switched to a Gen 5 pilot, which is pretty damn impressive because the Gen 1 pilot punches with a ton of force.
I mean, I know these
Yeah,
arms
you're a
have
big
quite a
guy,
bit of
though.
strength, but I don't exactly have the weight.
Yeah, but they punch with a ton of force, and they have 2 tons in the legs. That's a Gen 1, much more than a Gen 5 can do.
Jesus, whipped.
Yeah. Cupcake.
You are like almost pure muscle, Cupcake.
Also, the fact that you
I was also, it was the
forget
drug
that
I was on.
you also very much forget the fact that whilst you're conscious, you naturally hold back from trying to damage yourself.
I was
so
full feral.
if you're feral, that's you unbound. That's like you've got none of your actual cognizance
great-
stopping
the great
yourself
power
from
of
using your muscles to the point where you'll start hurting yourself. So yeah, no, that makes sense. That's worrying.
Yeah, but like, I don't know
Yeah.
what that drug
Oh,
was, but it
hey,
made my
Aaron.
blood start misting from myself. From how, like,
Oh,
overwhelmed
shit.
Been a while
I
since I've
was.
seen you, actually. Have you been?
I was misting my own blood.
I've been alright.
Fuck.
I'm here. Oh,
It's all over.
No worries. If you're busy, you're busy.
So like, I found out, like I asked about it. The normal
No, I just walk in a direction he seems to run away from me. I don't get it.
Oh no.
Big funny.
Alright, you know what? I might as well see Aaron. Fuck it, why not?
Whoops.
I could stand to hang around a bit.
Really hungry. My sight based off entirely of this.
If I stand very, very still, Snake Man. No, he's on. Okay.
Isn't that a dinosaur thing?
Oh, yeah,
Oh, dude.
the whole thing. He's going to be like 3 or something.
It's like a plush
too much
pal, a
commotion.
massive backpack.
Well, I'm not that squeezable, I'm afraid.
And it's Scottish.
True.
For some accent. Actually, got to think about it. I still need to put these candles away. Don't exactly have spacious pockets in these.
They're going to eat me. You look at me, big thirsty eyes and big white mouth, you know? You better hide.
Oh, I knew I forgot to wash. That was another reason I was coming here, was to wash it off in the coolant. There we go. Still need to fix this.
Run away.
Oh well.
But probably help. I wonder what flame for.
There we are.
What are snakes afraid of? What is natural enemy of snake? Bird. I need to get bird BBC. I need to shove bird BBC in his face.
No, I don't feel you pressing that on my actual hands, I'm afraid. I'm gonna go with it because otherwise you're gonna strain your back.
Yeah. So I could
Otherwise you're gonna strain your back. This shot's probably like you're probably gonna be trying to lift like 300 pounds against my own strength.
Okay. That makes some talking. That makes
Listen, if I shot forward too fast, I'm more likely to accidentally break your hand.
He's okay. I mean, he sounds pretty well aware.
It's always nice seeing people's reaction to these things. Built me sin. More or less.
That's so cool.
bet you could lift up the tank with those.
I got a cyber spine.
What?
Got a cybernetic spine. And rabbit legs tend to be quite strong already.
Can you, like, jump like a rabbit?
Oh, aye.
Oh. So what do you do?
Well, still control the arms myself, mind.
What? Pit droids?
Eh?
Are those the pit droids?
I don't know. I don't know that like. I haven't seen that, Mike. Neat though. I do. Ooh.
Are they gonna go like?
Even the most incredulous folks still have a face.
You know what was great during that? Is you could have saw the moment IX's soul left his body. You saw it. You saw. I just saw it happen in real time. Like he looked.
I might have to look back
saw
through
all
the.
that.
I might have to look back through my eye data.
It was so bad. Oh, I'm so sorry for you.
The exact moment of, oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, not another one.
It's like, you have got to be fucking kidding.
It never ends.
Oh, Christ.
Release me.
Actually, concerning the amount of candles on his back, I'm amazed he can actually smell anything out. Mixed the myriad smells he's got going on.
It's another fucking corporation. Fuck me.
Oh, are they? Oh, fuck it. Damn it, my respect for him has dropped significantly. My respect for the trio has dropped significantly, I'm afraid.
It's industrial. Every corpo wants to get a slice of something down here.
Apparently. Though the corpse that I seem to more reasonably fraternize with seem to more try and partake in the waste. Because they actually seem to engage in the fucking culture as opposed to trying to take it over.
Well, what do you think? How do you think I'm doing? Would you like to fill out this pamphlet for how Cerberus has been doing these last few weeks?
I wasn't gonna grab you unless you wanted me to. I'm not in a fighting mood or anything.
Dude, listen, the amount of shit I've endured in this fucking area
That's fair.
alone.
That's fair.
Dude,
I heard about Vex and Hive and I know about the cultist already.
I've been coming down here for about 2 months. I have been shot, slashed, stabbed, blown up, crushed.
I do, Levy.
I'm alright. How about you?
I'm doing alright. Bought some candles from Bo.
Oh yeah, I know. I got you.
Got stabbed in the stomach last night. It was fun.
Oh yeah, no, that sounds very fun.
That sounds fun, but I also got to punch someone while engaged in righteous might. So hey, there's that. Swings and rounds.
Hey, no, that's good. That's good to hear.
The power of magic somehow still affecting technology. I don't know.
Yep.
These must be terrifying enough on their own. Imagine if I grow myself to double my size.
Oh god, yeah, no, those are gonna fucking be goddamn. Anyways, yeah, no, that's gonna be fucked up, dude. Hey, what
best fucking Christmas gift I ever did get.
Yep, having the conversation. Nice to meet you, I'm Levi, by the way.
It's alright. I'm corporate. I don't have rights down here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Listen, for all intents and purposes, I'm nameless corporate grunt number 267, alright?
Yeah, makes sense.
But you got a
Well, except my
but
name's
you got a neat
Brad.
sounding voice that doesn't sound like, oh, welcome to Blank Industries. How may I help you today?
Welcome to Cerberus Mega Corporation. How can I help you?
Don't. That was a bit.
Oh my
Don't do it.
No,
Don't slip
no,
into the
fuck that.
fucking
Don't let
corporate
that-
voice.
Listen.
Don't. Don't let the Cerberus see you that either.
you know how
They're gonna
most
fucking gut you.
You know how like most corporates have like their ups and downsides? You know, like how LF steals your fucking soul and turns you into a robot, you know?
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Oh, where's the
Cerberus
good
is-
in that
so
part,
Cerberus has
then?
a weird one. Cerberus has a weird upside that's also its downside. Is
Yeah.
we don't really hamper people's like personalities. So yeah, people can act however they wish. The downside,
They can
anybody
act
can
however
act
they wish.
however they wish.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no.
Oh my god.
That would be, I hate the
Like,
kids.
take
I
for
fight back
example,
in it the way it was.
Oh no,
We
me
have a- we have a-
manufactured
we have a-
workers ain't working at 100%. What a tragedy. Is it?
We
Oh
have
no.
we have a Spectre unit named Sparrow. Now, so he recently woke up, which is apparently a thing synths do now.
Yeah, no.
I mean, some need to go and
literally,
rest
it
and
was like
charge.
night and day.
They may create
One
to
minute,
sleep.
1 minute, like 1 minute, he goes from like being like, yes sir, computing with orders, engaging targets, and the next thing you know, he's just quoting like stuff from the Ho Chi Minh Trail. You know, going off about all sorts of shit. Like, it was like it just went from yes sir, to I hate flesh bags.
Yeah, that sounds like
amazing.
someone fed. That sounds like someone fed him data
Yeah, no.
for fun.
Yeah.
I don't know how a synthetic tweaks out, but apparently Sparrow does it all the time, and I'm worried about him.
Sparrow's
Actually,
alright.
let-
He's probably fine. Yeah,
You probably
what's up?
don't know off the top of your head. How tall are you?
6'4".
In centimeters?
That's
like 170. That's like 170, ain't it?
I think it's like 180, I think, more around, but
Yeah.
178.
So
I
imagine
think.
me 20 centimeters taller than the hat, with the arms changing to match. It's already
Fuck
terrifying enough of me
my
trying
life,
to looking
dude,
like I'm about to
holy
grab your
shit.
legs like this.
Yeah, you're gonna
Well done.
fucking God. Oh God. The hand of God over there. Jesus Christ, dude.
I demonstrate, but I
time
lose
is
like
always
half
well.
of my entire energy storage if I try and actually use it. So I'm not going to go willy-nilly.
I don't think I even. No. Oh, I think actually.
Is that bird I smell? Oh my god,
Yeah.
I'm terrified.
Oh, there's actually. She's a.
What?
I think she's got a. Hey, actually, you good over there?
Natural enemy.
Waving on a dead
Oh my
pigeon.
god.
And the help you.
Oh my god.
You're scared, Chippy. See, look at this. Look at this. He's
I think it's not a live bird. I think we need a living one next.
Yeah.
Damn it! I was trying to mimic bird calls.
You broke my.
Did a really bad job at it.
You broke.
I ain't any bark call I ever heard. Oh, sorry.
Nearly fucking took
Oh
my,
my God.
fucking legs out there, dude.
Yeah, no, don't
Jesus
worry. I can
Christ.
see through me. I can see, with these eyes. I can reverse X-ray see through my own hands. Don't
Nearly
worry.
just fucking like.
Yeah, no, sorry. I almost Charlie Browned you.
Fucking Christ.
Yeah, no. I do realize how destructive I can be with this. That's why I try and limit.
Yeah. So what brings you down to 09?
Buying candles from
You,
Ball, and I've accidentally just getting stuck into convos, really, when I probably, if I was just here for the candles and nothing else, I probably would have been gone, like, 30 minutes ago.
Yeah. that
Such
makes
is
sense.
life.
Fair enough.
Hey up.
Yep. So just like.
Oh, that's life.
Hey up,
Sorry,
C2.
I'm just admiring
Guess what? I got this
the
new.
mechanical arms you have. Did you make these yourself?
More or less, aye.
How are they powered
Yeah, no,
and
I'm-
controlled?
Powered, hydraulic, and from my own blood. Controlled,
Fascinating.
connected to my nervous system through my spine and shoulders.
Yep.
Incredible. Not a single ounce of electricity. All hydraulics.
I mean,
I
shit,
mean,
my shit was the
it'll
same
take
way.
electricity,
Feel like-
mind. But at this point, it's mainly just because it's been electrically insulated, because I've had incidents of people zapping it and it hurting me hard in the process.
That's fair, yeah.
I can imagine that happens to take quite a mental toll on the mental state of your brain.
Aye, but I've had these for about 2 years at this point, so I've gotten used to it.
I'm sorry to hear about that.
And well, over at least relatively recently, over the past couple of months, in this year anyway, I managed to at least been able to disconnect the pack at long last. Your advertising worked, by the way, Vosk. I bought some.
Nice.
Have your
I could-
arms perhaps portrayed any side effects from being disconnected from your nervous system? Perhaps they've...
If there has, I
Picking
haven't
up
seen it
traits.
yet, but I can fold these away.
Hey, what's up, bro? Yeah.
I still can't speak binary.
Yeah, I know.
You didn't happen to see any green flashes around here as of late, did you?
Not that I spotted, no.
Thank you.
Don't ask how I speak binary. It's a long story.
I mean, to be fair, that's just me making it a poor assumption, to be honest. Apologies either way.
I mean, it used to be one. Got turned into a human by accident.
But to be fair, it's
you know.
probably not safe enough around here for me to attempt to disconnect in the first place.
Yeah. All flesh and blood now. Kinda sucks though. Oh, he's back.
Oh, hey, mate.
Great heavens.
Hey, what's up, bud?
Somewhere, I don't know.
Yeah.
Last I actively spotted him and made acknowledgement, he was busy being in pain.
Did he transport through a lightning bolt?
Seems to be.
He did. You know. I mean, shit.
Oh, hey,
Well,
man.
why
He
did you
rode
just
the lightning itself.
I'm doing alright.
I don't really know the science behind it.
Yeah. I mean, hey, I'm old tech, more or less. Even these eyes are.
Yeah, no. Oh, IMG, guess what? Look at this shit. I built
Would
this
you like
myself,
this
actually.
bird?
Look at this shit.
What?
Alright, you ready?
Oh, have you got a folding
Hell yeah.
shield?
Excuse me. I couldn't help but notice that you rode here through electricity.
I forget if I ever
Yeah,
took
no.
out one of my eyes around you, actually. Which is a funny sentence, I'll admit.
Took out one of your eyes? Oh yeah, your glasses.
Yeah, glasses, sure, we'll call it that.
Oh, Oh, that's why you couldn't see that one time, because I actually like your eye.
They are actually me
Oh my
eyes.
god. That's pretty fucking cool, but also kind of horrifying.
Yeah, no, it's funny getting a kick out of it. It's just an empty socket.
Yeah, no. You gotta see the nervous system back there, dude. Holy shit.
I mean, there's still black filament. You don't want the metal scraping against the body's skull bone.
That's fair, yeah. Yeah, no.
Especially when getting jostled
Kinda
around
see it.
in my usual line of work, as I seem to be.
Yeah. I got you.
Yeah. Also heard during that training exercise you didn't exactly do so well. Sorry, mate.
It's fine. I'm just a base human. I just gotta learn about my limits now. That's really about it.
I'm not sure where I stand on that, to be honest, because, like, actual body-wise, I'm probably less.
I mean, you also have the big fucking arms to compensate. I just have a gun. And ammo. Oh no, bang bang, oh no. Wow, I'm dead, oh no. Woe is me.
Anyway, it's time to make your cybernetics explode. Kidding.
I was about to say, please don't
how
make
many
my eyes
cybernetics?
explode. I like seeing.
So I can explode all over you. Not that way, though.
Okay. Hey, Senti.
Oh, right, I probably should get going, actually. Shit.
Yeah. Good seeing you, IMG.
Hey. No worries, mate.
Yeah, no, stay safe.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Actually, let me check.
Hmm?
The cores, warp cores are recharged again.
Hmm. And
Hey, no worries.
yeah. Yeah.
Remind me at some point if you end up like seeing me in a more casual context. Say if you head over to Rack or something and see me at work. I have an excuse to actually test Righteous Might there, because at least then I could just go to the bar and get myself shit-faced.
Yeah, that's fair, yeah. Yep, I got you. Alright, you run along now. You probably are busy.
Yeah, no worries. Let me get this. Actually, no, probably best to do it at the train station where I came in.
Yeah, no.
I at least managed to grab coordinates for a spot just outside train spot, so I can at least get somewhere.
Ah! That's good. Alright, see you later, man. Peace.
This thing might as well be me car.
Yeah, I feel that.
Let me just check the coordinates. Home. Yeah, there we go. Saved coordinates. Right. Now see about getting over there.
I know you guys are.
Me to chat with you later on.
God damn it. Well, Jess will be interested and mortified to know about these. I mean, probably most he'll end up doing is probably using it as incense, but who knows? Might see about doing it otherwise. Pardon you? Should probably do it down here actually. Less easy to spot. Right, let's see about giving Jesse a right fry.
Okay, this model is actually good. It's just the triangles are just bad for some reason. I could just bring this. I could bring this thing in. It's just the triangles that are bad. That's me on a daily basis.
It seems the rust buckets are very about today. Now, which one? Ah, the congregation.
Franchise, fuck that noise.
You chose correctly.
No. I mean, technically he's right, because if you're watching that shit, you're scared fucking stiff. That thing's fucking like torture.
It is. Hey, I work for a PMC. I know all the effective ways to torture people.
They don't call it torture, they call it advanced interrogation techniques.
Just fucking tape their eyes open, make them watch White Girls.
What's wrong with White Girls?
It's so fucking bad, not even in a good sense.
Yeah, but it is funny to watch it, because Terry Crews makes that entire movie.
Okay, that is fair.
That is fair, actually. Yeah, he does.
Terry Crews, fucking white girl popping down the fucking street. Yes, no. Absolutely watchable.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Yeah, talking about like old movies is great. You know,
Glad to see most of you are in high spirits.
Behind you too.
Glad to see you're in high spirits at least.
Oh no, he's perfectly fine.
Alright.
Yes, I've been here for quite a while, I'm afraid. I don't believe we've met.
So tempting.
Designation JW.
Yeah, I'm Aaron. I come here every now and then to make fun of people because I'm gonna work here. And I want everyone to hate me even though I'm gonna be their doctor. They have to like me anyway.
Is there a point to that?
They don't have to like you for you to save their life. I know that feeling.
And me as well.
I mean, I'm already used to that.
I'm not sure how I feel. Oh gosh, sorry, I saw your cross. Sorry, I freaked out for a second.
Oh, apologies.
No, you're fine. No, you're fine. It just scared me for a second. You're good. You're good.
No, my
To the
apologies.
fucking corner. Am I seeing that right?
Huh?
Creature.
Creature.
The fucking crocodile. How did a fucking crocodile get into the goddamn industrial
Is it a
district?
crocodile? It looks fluffier than a crocodile.
Your guess is as good as mine, I'm afraid. Apologies for scaring you. I do try to be accommodating.
Still there.
No, you're fine. You're fine. You go. Wearing it's fine. It doesn't bother me. It's just whenever I see it, I just gotta go. Oh,
No, I'm not going to
Christianity.
hold one up to you. I don't even have an. I don't even have a holdable cross.
I have no idea what the fuck that thing is.
It looks like a barracuda of legs.
Let's see.
That's a crocodile. That's a
not a
crocodile,
crocodile.
dude.
That is not.
That's a crocodile.
That is not a crocodile.
It is. Look at the
That's
head.
not a
Look at the head.
sentinel.
I think.
No.
it's
What
blue
crocodiles do
and
you
black
get?
striped though.
It's a fearing crocodile.
Mr. Charles.
Those just are crocodiles, but quirky.
Hey.
I'm jaded enough to ignore the crocodile that happened to have wandered in and is slowly approaching, I notice.
I want to watch it stand up.
Yeah. Why do you think I've done this?
Greetings.
Bryn, I think it would choke on you if it tried.
No, Izzy, you are
Then there's me.
for it.
And then there's me, who's long and skinny.
Yes.
Well, if it comes close, I'm gonna shoot it. I have a gun.
Yeah, I've got my gun out already.
It comes to Saphira, it gets to Saphira and welcome. 556.
Hi, welcome to Saphira.
I seem to have missed that welcome.
We find comfort in our presence.
I hear say the term, I think it's working in a way.
What? No, the medics are not all over there. I'm stood
Like
here
previous
instead with a gun in my
elevations of an
hand.
elevator, maybe?
Which gun? This one.
Doesn't
Good
work.
old AR.
I see.
I got my knife. That's obviously not gonna do anything though.
I don't have anything.
I think
We should change that. Actually.
I see.
I do not have any ballistics at all.
Oh, there it goes.
I, however, do.
Prey spotted.
Hello there,
Prey
Goliath.
spotted.
One sec. I think I can quickly do something.
Hey, Void.
Let me
Hey, zombie.
Hi.
That sounds
do it.
reductive to say.
Yes, we hear you.
His name is Aita.
This is Aaron Booth. I'm the
Hey,
snake guy. I work for Gold Robotics.
Zeta.
kind of.
Like,
There's a
Z?
fucking
Remove the
crocodile
Z.
here that's like walking through
Oh,
the
Ada.
streets.
Okay,
There
gotcha.
you go.
I had no idea.
Eye on it.
I asked his name beforehand. I just think of an answer. You know, I just call him. You know.
I suppose just.
Don't call
I mean, it sounds slightly reductive to just call someone by species.
Let me guess,
Or
you got
kind, I
problems
suppose.
or something.
Fair enough.
Though at the same time, drone I always did respond to normally. But I know that drone carries a different connotation in these parts, I notice.
I was about to say, we got alligators.
I know we do, but I don't want to see one up here.
Yeah.
I gotta find. Alright.
Yeah.
I gotta find a way to
Well,
scare
judging by the fact that it seems that everyone is in high spirits, that means less conflict is happening.
Which
That's
one?
good.
Yeah, it's very. It seems like
Which
it,
might
yeah.
mean I might have opportunity.
Easy. Red, don't scare.
Really?
I get scared easily. I get flustered easily. There's a difference.
You get aroused.
I get aroused.
That's a toe?
She's probably into it, yeah.
Hey, W, how have you been?
Ah, hello, Mr. Lance. I am well currently, as far as things can be considered. Yourself?
Good to hear. Good to hear. Security is a bunch of Australians that now in the comms because they saw a crocodile.
Understandably so. I won't lie, I was ready to pull out my claws on it.
Good seeing y'all.
Give me 1 second.
I see.
Oh no.
Please don't.
What could you do to
Who's being eaten by a crocodile?
No, there's not.
Pardon me?
They're bearing down on your location as they know where you are at all times. This one just for you.
God fucking damn it.
Scary stories in the dark.
You're still trying.
Fucking horrified, but that's okay. I got a mouth for it.
Yes.
No.
I am so confused. No, you're not gonna beat them on the 60.
Mr. IX being quite silly.
I can just make them
When there's little active conflict and worry, the rust buckets have time to, what is the term, chicanerize?
I need like an hour to myself with a cigarette.
Happy legs. Just happy duck. No happy
I
duck.
even get to the part where I said I bind her up in my tail and slowly squeeze the life out of her.
I did notice that you have an eye missing now. What happened?
Yep. I lost it like 2 or 3 weeks ago fighting at the ICCA.
I see. Unfortunate accident or deliberate hit?
Oh, a bunch of smackheads attacked the place.
I see. So a mix of both. My condolences.
It's just pals for you.
I had overheard the news that it's under lockdown currently.
It's under lockdown and under siege, so...
I see. Well, I suppose I shall have to put my look around for other things on hold in that case. But I know I still need to look around the industrial district at some point. Try and find if there are vehicles that still have motor oil in them to harvest. It doesn't feel like the correct word to state, but such as it is. My own reserves are starting to run low, I'm afraid. Considering what I have also briefly heard the one time I was in the Waterfront District. If my weaponry were not integrated into me, I might see about coming to you.
Well, I do have a pawn shop, so...
I see. I need to see about asking security whether it's wise to try and look around for a spot for potentially abandoned and still fueled motor vehicles. Unfortunately, the only ones I know are still near Hive territory, and I doubt it would be wise for me to go near there again.
No, it wouldn't.
Even if the Hive there are allied to us, I doubt they are allied to me, considering unfortunate circumstances. Though I also do not know if that issue has even been resolved. For while I was spotted within the walls, it did not stare at me with an angry scowl, nor attempt to attack me. So perhaps the rust buckets had already cleaned that situation. There's only so much. But at the very least I do have increased functionality since last I spoke to you.
How is that? I said, and how's that?
It has been feeling well. I feel like I can actually contribute to the community again. Especially during attacks. So now that I have this available to me.
I see.
Yeah, I'm counting that as the blown off part. That's why I've got this arm now.
Just double check.
Same stuff. You just can't see the leg because it's under fucking pants.
This area is much more peaceful when there's less conflict, isn't it?
No, there's always conflict. There's a fucking exclusion zone. Like,
Well, true.
not
but
even a
for the moment.
tenth of a mile away from here.
Yes, but you understand what I mean. For the moment, it is calm. How long the
Say
moment
that's
will
relative.
last is a different matter. But I stand ready.
There's a show that I watch, and it's kind of weird because I think my cousin's in it, but
Greetings, sir.
I don't know. And there is an angel named Gabriel in it. And I'm like, oh.
Apologies.
Understandable. Lord's light be with you, sir.
But I'm just like, oh, that's a bad situation to be in. That's like a really bad situation to be in.
Apologies. Am I interrupting something? I was just... I don't want to assume anything. I was wondering, are you a resident of a underworld-like realm?
Got it. I say howdy all the time.
You are well, I hope?
Mostly, yeah. I went a bit of a hunt last night.
Only so much, only so well you can be.
Yeah.
If feeling at least somewhat content, it's at least well, if nothing else, considering the environment.
You know, I've been a hell of a lot worse. I have. I can
Precisely.
say that safely.
And so have I, thankfully. Though, I will need to ask security some things. Because while I know I wish to do a small excursion, far away from any exclusion zones, it is a factor of how long this moment of calm will actually last. Hopefully, much longer than in last time.
Yeah.
Greetings.
Good to see you here. Hello. How is everybody doing?
I just watched an alligator get taken away.
It's better than an alligator doing something else.
I
The alligator
suppose.
was still. It walked past us.
Yes.
They knew how to cross the street.
And you just stood there and you let it happen?
It crossed the street and went that way, and then
What was an
apparently
alligator
someone
doing
messed with it and got their
here?
arm bit.
I know not.
I don't know. Animals come here all the time. Like,
Perhaps it is like that
Things
person
come
that
out of
could
the
turn into a
sewers.
crow.
Yeah.
The sewers must be very large if wild animals are to come
Is that
into
a-
this very close
Oh
established
yeah, they're
city.
No, they're very large. They are
Speaking
very
of-
large sewers. Like
Speaking of water faring,
my God!
I hesitate to alarm regarding
Speaking of
water
things that possibly
faring,
belong. Water-faring individuals.
including that one over there.
If he runs on water, this can't be a healthy place for him.
I mean, you can always ask them. I'm sure they've adapted to some degree.
Perhaps.
I feel I'm being intruding by asking everyone about their.
If I recall correctly, crustaceans can survive in water as well as land, so I don't think it matters.
Correct, but they still need at least some moisture in order to survive. If they're
Perhaps
kept
they're
in
able to
nice
extract it
and
from the
cool and
cooler
it's constantly
rain,
falling,
as little as it may
it
be.
could have poisoned them.
Potentially, though I'm sure an individual of that stature, size, and makeup is probably mutated to a level that's probably capable of
And
dealing
have
with the
quite
coolant over
the immune
time.
system.
Mm,
I would agree.
perhaps so.
Oh. I'm not sure if I treat that as a car or from unit site.
You have automobile. One is constant.
There's some.
I was worried if the roads were for something else.
No large vehicles, heavy machinery, anything of that sort.
This is an industrial area after all. Heavy-duty machinery is bound to come through one way or another.
Has anyone here ever been outside of the city?
Ooh, hi.
Not as of current.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
At least, I know I can at least escape here. I was worried I was stuck in a dystopian future for a moment.
Oh no, never stop. You can always leave anytime you want. A lot of people don't think that that's the case because of financial standing or, I don't know, some overarching corporate figure. But you can just come and go as you please.
I imagine there are a lot of power plays.
Yes.
There's a multitude of different corporations that hold power over certain areas within the various districts that exist within this city.
Tree doesn't even escape the center of the multiverse motion.
No. If anything, you probably consider this some sort of I guess you'd call it a nexus point.
Perhaps.
Exactly. It seems someone's done their homework.
That may explain my arrival here, considering bizarre circumstances.
Aurora Sonialis, pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you as well. You didn't happen to see any of their green flashes around your city, did you?
No, not as of recent. To be
Not
fair,
sure what
I
you
just come here
mean.
from time to time. This isn't my city.
Very well. Then that means you know an exit point. If you could relay
you.
me the coordinates, I would flashes around your city for a moment.
Of course. Here you are.
Thank you. I was about to ask him, do those ears work biologically as well?
I assume they do.
Most likely.
If that is the case, 4 sets of ears will be very, very useful for being able to hear things from far away.
And an issue in case of loud noises. Depends on whether or not
And
he's able to
considering
drown
this is the
it out.
industrial district and heavy machinery is operating at all times, it could be very taxing.
Though, if they
This
were born
explains
like
the
that,
earmuffs
it's
you are
possible that they have grown adapted to such the capability
Perhaps
of noise.
so. People can get used to strange environments, as have I. For all intents and purposes, if time moves forward at all
Thank you
times,
for your assistance, Miss Aurora.
yes,
You're very welcome. Anytime you need anything, please let me know.
if time is linear, then no.
You're doing things that are probably gonna hurt your head. You're doing things that are gonna
No.
hurt your head.
My assumption at this stage is, it is the same time where I am from as it is here. I have not been transported 6 centuries back in time.
Maybe, but I'm gonna be honest with you. If anybody says time, I walk away. Just safer for me.
Time is a difficult prospect. I see.
We call it the infamous hungry pickle. Hungry pickle.
I see.
It's a monster. Or it's classified as such. Pleasure to see you.
For whatever reason, they decided to ignore me for a second.
Alright, where do you need to go?
Situation.
Fox masked individuals, they're after someone in the bay.
I see. Any indication of who?
No clue as so far.
So they theoretically just be going after anybody.
For now, they're hostile.
I see. You hear the faint echoing of gunshots.
Check. Fuck me. Right.
Well, I shall step in if you allow it.
That's not my call to make. That's yours.
Or at the
Chief.
very least, if security is willing to let me.
If you want to fight, you go fight.
But it'd be better to assess the situation first. Mainly for ease of protection,
It's
so I'm
weird.
not
For
leaving people
you, is that
unshielded.
gate open?
Yes.
It's not open for me. That's very weird.
I believe this is something they call fourth dimensionals. Meh. Confusions.
Where's Ava? Where's Ava?
I believe should still be at the white benches. Let's see.
God, fuck. I'm gonna grab my fucking gear.
Very well then. Glad to see you are prepared, miss. Let's see.
Pretty fair though. Deeply sorry, sir.
Let's see.
You need it.
Please tell me those things.
How's it going?
Just at my God, I heard that things are about to fall down here. Yeah. I'm not gonna get into any fancier gear than this. I will say. Yeah, princess, you are. Was definitely gonna have to make sure if you start getting like on the cold back here. Like you do not be wearing a white. I know like everywhere white.
There is a scent.
Unfortunately, there's no way to get over it. Now let's go.
The minions of the minions of the devil rise, it seems. Situation?
Evening, Father. You guys just keep watching that front. I'm gonna watch our backs if these fuckers are just gonna teleport.
Very
These
well.
individuals in fox masks are teleporting around and causing some trouble. Apparently the way to get rid of them is to rip off the fox mask. They were
I see.
toying with a Vex unit down there, poking fun at it, shooting it. They all disappeared, really. We don't know where they're at now, though.
I see. Then be wary.
Of course. You too, Father.
It is possible that they gathered the teleportation from the Vex.
No. Is that even a real thing?
Or the Vex have assimilated them.
Oh, shit. We saw the Vex disappear first before they did. It kind of looked like they beat it. No fucking shot.
In that case, be wary. And may the Lord's light stay with you.
Always. Thank you, Father. Oh, seems we found him. Good.
Looks like a well-placed shot, but I cannot see to confirm.
I guess I could try and see if we can get a good visual on these guys from the walls, but I don't know if my mask can be shut far. Just because of blur, blob.
I see nothing down this freeway.
His best idea is to watch our backs. See what happens.
I see nothing this direction. But be wary of anyone wearing a helmet. Do not fire too quickly.
All these guys are wearing fox masks, and they're very easy to distinguish between who's friend, who's foe.
Yes, but considering the lower light levels of this environment.
It's hard to tell with his. He's got a HUD system that helps him see clearly, so he's a bit better off. But I'll watch my shots.
My sensors unfortunately do not have this capability yet, I'm afraid.
Well, you could always get upgrades, Father. I'm sure someone would be willing to help you out.
Slowly and surely is how I've obtained my weaponry back. Slowly but surely I will obtain more functionality. A disassembly drone can be a force to be reckoned with when fully operational.
I don't doubt it.
We were
In the
labeled as
meantime,
devils
still
from
pray
the
for your safety.
skies.
Devil. Alright. You?
Yes. Considering our wings and tail, it is not an unsurprising visual comparison.
No kidding, I suppose. Looks like things have died down at the very least. Cody, you wanna head out quick and get a quick sweep of it, just to make sure? Sure, why not? Alright, I'll stay here.
I could follow him if you wish.
You and I should stay here by the gate just in case.
I see.
If he needs help, we'll know, and I'll send you after him.
Very well.
Says over, since it's under control over the tattoo shop.
Got it. I see.
Flower. Or powder, I mean. Hey, situation's clear. We're okay. Everything's alright. Looks like everything died down. For the time being, at least. Just stay on guard.
What is the code for clear but stay alert?
No, I don't know.
Green is all
Military
clear.
codes. Clear, yeah, clear but stay alert. You can always just say that, I suppose.
I'll say so, yes.
Mildly.
Dark green.
Oh no, code pass. Code pass. Dark green. Fucking dark green.
I'll relay to the ones at the sandbags. Code dark green. All clear, but stay on alert.
Code dark green? That's... wouldn't that
I
just
don't
be
know
like
all the. Unfortunately, don't know all the codes. I'm afraid. Or all code colors, I suppose.
I guess there's different codes for different systems. Dark green just seems like... If it's like a warning, just be on your toes, that would be a yellow, wouldn't it?
If I jump down there, is it gonna hurt her legs?
Yes.
It is concrete you're jumping down to.
Yes, but...
I guess it doesn't take away the pain, does it?
No, and also you aren't...
Doodle appears to be
limitations, so I would just
excitable.
go down the ladder.
Is that? My buddy. Hold on.
I see.
Remember, not everyone will know that you're in a different body.
Hmm. I have been informed the proper term is Code Yellow.
Yeah. I need through the gate. Because the people that I'm working with, the hive are on the other side.
Greetings. Many people stay prepared around here. You appear to have shown up right after a cooldown from a code red.
A code red? Code
A
red
hostile
of what?
situation. A hostile situation. If you seek passage, I
Where
can
should
call
I
to the
go?
gate. If you seek safety, I can call to the gate. Come.
Okay.
Someone seek shelter. Go on then.
Thank you.
May the Lord's light be with you. This is as I am to draw you in this close.
Honestly, I like that they do come back. Means I can kill them again. It's like bowling pins that reset themselves for you.
I appreciate the optimism. I appreciate the optimism, but
If those are the unstating fact, I'll slaughter as many of them as I want to. I have a great idea. Wonderful idea. He's gonna stab you. He's gonna fight you again. That sounds like a great idea. Better than that. You like killing us, right?
that is utterly cheerful.
I'd say so, yeah. I would recommend you leave, little man. Oh, okay, thank you.
JW is not worth it.
Yeah. Ain't that good for you?
You know, a bunch of us did get permission just to start blasting you guys.
I see.
What about Shaker? Why you? You want to see what's on the Sorry for you.
It should hurt.
This is nearly as sharp as I used to be. It's hostile. Go and sit at the battle where they are, even if I do lose. You think a shake means anything to me? Means everything does. I still don't get why you guys are looking for one scrappers. I'm looking for a woman.
is the family.
I see.
The family. Yeah. The fun part for them is the fact that they're all kind of, you know, I got a lot of information on those guys one time. It's all written down somewhere.
I see. I don't see any more anomalies other than them.
Yep. You know, Marge, you're probably one of the few people that can actually deal with them pretty well.
Yep.
You know why?
Part of me was tempted to just, as they teleported out, just whoop, and undo their teleport.
No. You see, right. You know why they keep coming back? Like, whenever they get killed, they keep just popping back up again?
Undead necromancy?
They're soul-bound to their masks.
That is why he asked
So I
to
can
take the
disintegrate
mask
the mask.
off.
Well, yeah, no, you've got to, like, sever the connection of the soul binding on the mask, because the mask is considered part of them at the same time, so it all regenerates.
Oh, that's so easy for me then. I actually
Yes,
have the perfect thing for that.
exactly. This is why I'm like, Marge, you got no idea.
This is literally something I use for soul-based
Yes, I know.
rituals of severing.
Again, I know this.
I see.
The other thing I know is the best way to put them down is literally just think about it, right? If you keep killing something and it keeps getting back up again, why would you keep killing it? Just stop it from getting back up again. You know,
remove the
bind it
limbs.
in some way. Nah,
Alternatively,
even better.
place the mask
Like,
into a
if they
vat of
regenerate,
acid.
They grow the limb back. Do you know the... No. Look,
Well,
do you know
then
what I
you
would
just
do?
you just get to have fun constantly maiming them. It's stressful.
No, you see, I would just do the really fun way of doing things. You know, subgrade lobotomy.
Glad to
Then
see
they
you're in
regenerate
high
the body.
spirits, dude.
You just put a band around the head whilst you leave the needle in there, and hey, you can't regenerate what you can't push back out.
I see.
Hey, yeah, you're a vegetable on the floor drooling. Also, hey, Doodle, how you doing, bud? You
Yeah,
good?
that's how I feel.
Man, you see, if Doodle had been here, we would have just been like, hey, Doodle, you got a stab? Yeah, look, there were like 4 more guys you could have absolutely shivved up to like the days, and they would have kept regenerating. You could have been shivving for hours. Yeah, you missed out on like the guys that regenerate. You could have just kept stabbing them over and over and over. Sorry, man.
Do
Like,
if where they were talking, I just immediately
Yeah, I'm
just
sorry,
severed a
man.
connection to a mask. One of them just dropped dead. You think they would have actually understood?
probably, yeah. Look,
I need to stop making people
Because this has
afraid of me
become
and
a
because
fourth
that's a
issue
bad way
for the
information
day.
about them at one
Is
point.
that right?
Someone was worried. They also do dream stuff.
Fuck that.
Please do not
That's my
tell me we
thing.
now have a fourth potential threat for the gate to worry of.
Oh no, like the family has been around way longer than most of the other threats. They have the ability to be reasoned with. Yeah, they try to get what they want and don't force the issue if they have to. They're a threat,
see.
but only if you make them a threat.
They're great stress reliever. When you beat
Look,
the
they're understanding about how people act towards them. They actually have
Mr.
mental
IX.
capacity. They're not brainless. Right, IX?
Well, they are brainless because I ripped their fucking heads off.
They grow them back.
The fucking heads? I thought you were supposed to rip their heads off to stop them from doing that.
Nah, they still grow them back. There's particular things you have to sever. Like, it depends on, like, well, I don't know a shitload about them. I'm assuming maybe on, like, the lower level grunts that'll probably work. But the members that are, like, considered, what, lieutenants or captains or some shit, yeah, that wouldn't slow them down.
Right.
I see.
It's been a long time since I've looked into them, so.
I would say probably put that in the alive comms.
Yeah. I mean,
Anything you know that we need to know.
anything I know. Oh, the amount of shit people tell to me sometimes I ask.
Yeah.
Alright, you know what? I gotta do this.
I
This is the best way to relax.
Did you get hurt? I am fine. Situation at the gate nominal, yes?
Yeah. Still got the triage set up for medical though, just in case shit happens.
It is better to be prepared.
Medicine never ends in this place.
Unfortunately.
I asked them if they'd be willing to help, and they said that it would take some time and some planning without them coming to it.
I would have went to my car, would have put on my shit, I would have came back, some of this stuff, and it'd be funny.
It's a thing, because they can't die, you have to do a lot of fucking.
If only I could have his boundless optimism.
I've only heard bad things.
Okay.
Never really actually seen them before.
Goodness.
So it's interesting. Yeah, they're annoying every
I suppose now that things have calmed down for a moment, I can go about my original idea. My original goal for today. Gathering more motor oil. Not from the same
You're not gonna
place.
go back with it.
Of course I'm not. And that area is off limits.
It'll scare the shit out of them. And the thing out of them, reason to specifically do that. They'd have
We're not a hive originally.
Oh, the hive. Right, I was gonna say,
I'm going to
the hive
make a
invades
potential.
areas there.
I shall make a potential assumption, considering that a hive that was allied did not stare daggers or attempt to insult or threaten me when it was inside the walls, then it is likely the rust buckets have handled the situation.
Red Hive will absolutely, and I
The
mean
Red Hive are a
absolutely,
different
fuck
story.
your, yeah, fuck your shit up. Purple Hive are all good.
I'm curious about the Taken hive.
Yeah, that I don't
As
know
far
shit
as I have
about.
been able to glean, they were visitors for the hive, and apparently were labeled as mindless mindless
There's a family now.
gardeners. I shall know for certain in a few minutes.
Yeah, well, we'll head back towards the bay. We can get changed. And put my stuff back in my bag of holding.
Yes.
I have to get you a bag at some point. Probably make it easier.
Yeah. Please not a problem.
No. I can afford that.
And the
Sorry, I couldn't
situation
resist.
is potentially as I surmised.
Cunts with the masks and the fucking power plant, apparently.
Oh, yeah, well, if they're down there, they're gonna end up with the fucking camp. They're gonna get the mutants fucking with them, aren't they?
They're
Leave them to
supposedly
it, let 'em.
gathering for something.
Oh, great.
Or they were
We're
gathering.
gonna take a. Let's take a fly and have a watch from the
More of them are apparently
Very well.
they're gathering.
The hive
Should probably remove this in case.
I am ready.
masks.
More of them, I stated, thinking we were fucking done with the problem.
I'm like, I actually have to get. Yeah, more of the family.
What else am I talking about the mask?
What did you just say mask? There's so many people who just wear mask, man.
Very, very good.
Yeah, it's true.
Dude, topic changed. Dude,
I don't think a mask will do anything to mask
he's
to
right.
hide my identity.
and then you come back and I'm like, who?
Excuse. 1 second.
You know what, honestly, that's a brand new face on me.
Somewhat. They've been up the
Is there another
safe shield thing. The barrier. It's really nice.
I learn something new every time I go to their shop.
I mean, dude, it's just the way I fucking speak, bro.
I'm not saying anything against it. I'm just saying it's really good.
They're messing over on the other side.
I am loath to ask for a handout of motor oil. I prefer to get it myself. I am loath to ask for a handout of motor oil. I prefer to get it myself, if applicable.
Either ID or you need parental guidance.
That's fair.
Though considering circumstances, that might grow more and more difficult. Last I had spotted, we only have one bottle of oil left.
No one said child. No one said child.
Between me and SC.
Was not used. Oh, well, they're calling you child. That's on them.
was also
You do
calling you child.
And while I have been asked by her to at least drink some of the last bottle, this now brings me incentive to gather more. But I do not wish her to starve.
Yep, they're just fucking you up. That's it. That's all they're trying to
You
do.
could probably, when the meat rack opens again, check the garage if they have it.
Perhaps.
I do not have any privileged knowledge of any sightings or sources of motor oil, unfortunately, unless you scavenge the scrapyards of different locations. And just
Abandoned
take motor oil
vehicles can
from
also
that.
work. Perhaps you can look over people that might know much more of mechanics than I. Gather oil for me. At the very least, I know that then effort was then spent.
I could ask Artemis about the bunker to see if there's anything there.
That is true. That depends on how much we are plotting to use it. Speaking of as well, I had been poring over the security footage, trying to understand why there was a discrepancy between what the camera saw and what SC saw.
Different perspectives.
For the cameras saw both of us going haywire and attacking the door. But according to SC, she was keeping me restrained.
Because I believe that's their primitive, their main focus, main order. Because that's what Artemis told them.
Perhaps. Could be something else. Because I do not believe drones to be liars. Destructive as disassembly drones can be, we are not as deceiving as you may think.
Secret of your luminescence.
Black sheep mask, no decal. That was the first person I saw. I
think.
You should probably
Yes.
see what's happening
Let us investigate.
over there.
Keep me posted on that.
Oh, as I lag as soon as I fucking shift. Oh, there we go. Okay. Have they sorted the situation out? I saw the glow from Cupcake.
Yeah, I think they sorted it out. I don't see anyone that's masked.
Forklift.
Yeah, I think they sorted it out.
If I can have my frames, please. Situation appears to have been resolved. For now.
I know.
Good.
We're in the security comms.
I see. My apologies.
You're fine. You're just relaying information. You didn't
Yes.
It is common.
I'm not part of communications. I'm a simple community member, not part of the security team. But I try my best.
Ah. Oh, it's Meriton. Got it. Oh, I gotta get back to work now.
You know
It's
what?
nearby.
Yeah. Probably a good idea. Let's get over that way. At some point I'm gonna have to change the fucking magic.
Let's see.
Get rid of the lazy way.
I'm not feeling to work at any point in time. I don't need to worry about it. No, I still have a bar. I motivated him with that bar, and I never gave it to him.
Well, it's a good thing I just bought 2 more bars to give to him to make your life a living hell. You're welcome, pilot.
I'm probably going to start upping my sales to Video Bunny. I'm gonna start giving it to your bar, and then never gave it to him. Or you can't. This will be your problem now as well. If you're gonna give it to the money, I'm giving it to your daughter.
Actually, it'll be your problem, because I will beat your ass.
These mosques have like...
You do. I saw a mouse, I was like, huh. Is that
What's your
Hey, what's on the world? Fucking, they're having their annual meet and greet over there. Their Monday meet and greet. It's a stupid thought. It's a stupid question. Stupid statement. I know it's stupid, but I still said it anyways. I'll willingly admit it.
Let's see. It appears a small expedition team is sending forth.
I'm on gate duty. Let's go. Let's go. In charity.
At the very least, they are wise enough to travel in, making sure they're not traveling alone at the very least.
JJ, I was uncomfortably close to my back when I heard your voice.
Yeah. My apologies. Though I feel I should join the two on the ride. At least observe from the air.
I'm just... Look, man, I'm just up here. I see one person going off to the... right to the chemical plant area, so...
I saw two.
Let them... Look, if they do some silly...
I shall at least
they'll
observe and
probably
step
fine.
in if
I think
necessary.
one of them was that lady said she could... Yeah, I think one of the ladies going over to the plant area said she could permanently kill those fox mask people. I don't know how that works. But, yeah... Let her know.
Something about severing the soul.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, well, something like that.
I wish you as much calmness as the day will allow then, Mr. Vosk. Light be with you.
I can't soul stuff myself.
Could potentially train from those vehicles.
Oh, fucking hell.
What did you say, miss?
Do you know where the group of people going out looking for the Foxtrots went?
Unfortunately, I do not know. As far as I know, apparently I overheard talk saying they were at the power plant.
I'm just not entirely certain where that is.
I unfortunately have not much of the lay of the area myself, either way.
Alright. That is. You can tell them that we're looking for the rest of the group that went out.
I know a good chunk went the other direction,
For real.
past the tattoo parlor. It is likely, considering you're heading this direction, you'll meet back up with them.
Alright.
As for me, I shall attempt to extract whatever motor oil remains in these abandoned vehicles.
Sounds good.
Best of luck.
Enjoy.
I shall keep as safe as I can.
There, that
And may the Lord's light stay with you both. Yes. That should suffice. Ooh, Kiviar just not liking me looking this way. Let us attempt with this. If it is a similar make, then the fuel tank should be in the same place. Three. I had 6. 1 is still with that. 4. Bringing 4 back will at least be a good sufficient. Barely. Barely.
Fun thing. Radical. It's just light. Look, I mean, look. Otherwise, if we see, look, there, like yeah. You see, no, I have used it that way now to pull shrapnel out of people. It's just until like then it gets apparently like static.
How do you deal
like,
with electricity?
I've never been good with it. Don't do it. Yeah, no, I have never been good with electricity.
But
Seems a little.
I have good news. I've been able to procure more.
Can't believe it.
No, you know what you should have been. We should have installed.
I have good news. I've been able to procure more motor oil when I met up with the soul-severing one and her companion.
Taser teeth. Fucking.
They were conveniently near a barricade when they asked me where the foxes were, where the family was apparently residing.
What? Taser tits. Oh no.
I said that I overheard them saying it was at the power plant, but I also do not know where the power plant is, so I could only wish them
Sure
well.
there, Austin Powers ass.
Unfortunately, I don't know much about the layout, despite being toured.
The most I know of the area outside the gate is the small map that SC has been able to draw. Other than there isn't much. If we were to travel that route again, then perhaps we could have a more detailed map and be able to annotate properly.
Yeah,
as it stands, it is only as the roads suggested. Even if they briefly went through Hive territory, I can at least label it properly.
I don't need my brain to get like stuck in.
Could do a map scan, but I would need I would need to develop the coding.
Is right.
With SC, she seems to prefer actively mapping things out manually. She may still have all of her system, but she also prefers to troll. They're applicable.
Yeah, I'm full of Titan plating. Like, I'm
It also
kinda-
gives her the advantage of, noting down specific things that a scanner can't really pick up.
Yes. And also making sure it can be usable by more than just the scanner itself.
Okay, fine. Fair enough. But don't go
Either
too
way, at
far,
the very
otherwise
least,
if I
this
have to
enough
smack you
oil
in the
should
face
keep us
and tell you stop being a
sufficient,
dumb
though
bitch,
now I
I'll
shall
smack you in
keep
the face and tell you stop being a
pumping
dumb bitch.
If you're not there, I'll do it for you.
Appreciate it.
Promise?
No worries.
Hit me.
Fortunately, at least things seem to be calmer for now.
You know the best part about this
But I
is
appreciate you not wishing me
non-conductive.
to waste my bullets, even if I don't exactly need ammunition.
You broke the shielding.
Either way, it's best not to waste anything on something that isn't harming you specific or harming the... Either way, despite it being unlimited,
You know, they'll put it around the little neck area.
Non-conductive.
like my energy.
I can't do that to her.
Sure, it can
No, it is finite.
reproduce.
It relies on nanotech being able to draw from our energy in order to create it.
I'm right within range to Misty
It
Step
links
any
in part
fucking
with the
time I need
regeneration.
to.
No, see, here's what you do, right?
Combat here.
That's why I
Being able
most
to
prefer
combine
just
a small amount of oil and material to change the compound into gunpowder and shells, similar to SC and her ability to produce rifle rounds.
But he'd like to get into your
Despite
barrel.
some Generation 1 drones may call it ammunition storage. Generation 2 drones may not have need of this.
That's a good. That was phone. I haven't seen Ryan phone in a hot second.
I know how to feel after having
What
my
happened?
body just referred to as her cracker barrel.
What?
okay.
Well, hey, look. At least it wasn't a joke about Arby's and all the meat. Anyway,
What?
Right. I don't know. It was kind of dragging me like
I may have some knowledge of media, but restaurants, I'm assuming, are far beyond my knowledge.
That's fucked up. I didn't even get compared to anything good. I got compared to fast food.
Goodness.
Cracker barrel. You leave my cracker barrel alone.
Good lord.
Lovely. Okay, prepare for fucking Vex. People stop fucking around with the Vex for one goddamn fucking moment.
Well, at the very least, there wasn't anyone at the bay missing with it. It was a different scenario. It was a different circumstance this time. Still just as hazardous.
Yes. Where's that one dwarf with the barrel? I'm gonna ask him his medical still set up in the Bear 9 area.
Last I told of him, he did set up a triage zone, but currently I don't believe he has taken it down, for it is better to stay prepared. It is like, if you find him, you can at least ask him more properly.
Yeah, I'll ask him. So someone fucking with the Vex. Someone poking with the Vex. Is it close for you, or is it pretty much? Is it? Give me a second. Again. It's gonna be after fixed with
Fourth dimensional gate fuckery, I guess.
Anyone know where Pip was? Small, synth, yellow jacket, orange yellowish jacket.
Unfortunately, no.
Please do not hurt them. Someone is good.
Which area?
This guy. This little guy. Look at him. He's so cute.
I see.
No
Hey,
VMR. I need to speak to a VMR.
Hi.
I'll look around a bit. Thank you. A bit.
Yeah,
being peaceful for now.
Peaceful. That's not how that works.
Orders from the rust buckets do not share.
Do not fire any effects that you see. Negotiations are currently underway.
I see.
We won't engage unless engaged.
Very well then. Where these core temperatures have been staying normal all throughout, thankfully.
Start tackling. No, you dick.
Sorry, I've got a very funny module.
That's fine. I'm gonna write this down in our preferences.
I'm gonna put my head through the wall.
Don't do that. I'm going to put the rest of the
Goodness. You're in the stage of Steam VR not wanting to play. But I have an alternative measure. As equally oh god oh fuck as it may accidentally turn out to be.
Bouncing? Settle down!
Relax.
Hold on, no, let me join in.
Oh, for goodness sake.
A man of God is walking by.
A man of God is walking by.
There's a priest?
Goodness.
When you meet a man of God, I feel, oh, esa es la paz. Con la Padre y el Espíritu Santo. Sorry.
Amen.
Wow. As a son of God, I try my best not to.
I need like
just
really
prefer
bad
this my best to
microplastic
look.
food. I'm gonna go home and eat food.
I have no shame, so I can look that. Oh,
There's probably full of microplastics.
she's gonna go play the guitar again,
I
is
was
she?
about to say, I'm probably gonna order like the nastiest fucking pizza I can find.
Nah, she's just getting food.
Alright.
She's gonna go get food.
Yes.
I see.
I can't believe you put the idea in my head that I need to figure out a way to make the titty juice.
Titty.
You specifically.
Oh, I already know a way to
What?
What?
You
You-
get milk. No, there's like a certain like ingredient out there which, like there's like a alchemy potion that you can make that kind of. I won't go into details.
I was about to say, we're in a public street.
Why
right
are
now.
you drinking magical potions that make you lactate? No, that's too many questions.
I don't
man.
do
I'm leaving.
them. I don't do them.
What?
Wowza!
We
Nervous
that
whatever
was a joke.
noises.
Once
We
again,
are-
the Cobalt
it's a
being
man of
unfiltered,
God right
this is
here.
My shop place.
Man of God.
Sylph of God, I suppose, but yes, point still stands.
Man of God.
Jesus
And I'm just-
Christ.
And I'm just a son of God.
We are all men of gods down here.
And I'd like to stay with you.
If you wish.
I don't think I'm a man.
Oh my God, I am
We
gobbling.
are all people of gods down here.
Well, I'm not going to cast you down. Everyone has sins. Even me.
I have far too many.
And they
What's a
are
sin?
easily forgiven over time.
It's the nature of whoever you wish them to be.
If I go to heaven, I'm calling God Jod.
Yord. Hello, Yord.
Yo, George. I have to call him George because otherwise I evoke his name and it gives me a headache.
The Lord's only free gifts are love and life.
You're the morning,
I doubt
Yord.
his mercy is so bountiful, unfortunately.
Well, especially not in this city.
Love and
Yeah,
life
I'd
are
say being a priest
the
in
only
this
two
city
gifts
must
he gives for
fucking
free.
Load up your weapons if you
Spiritu
can.
Sancti.
Get to the gate now. We have an incoming Vex incursion. I repeat, we have an incoming Vex incursion.
Understood.
Load up your weapons.
Alright, everybody. Are they?
I can handle myself, but... What the fuck, Jack? Hey, what's up? Howdy. Oh, go right ahead, sorry.
And in this instance, we can assist in keeping them off of you.
That's the idea. Heard something about Yellow Vex being friendly? That can't be true, right?
That's...
Yeah, so if you see a Vex following a small synthetic with a yellow coat... Fuck. Yeah, don't shoot that.
I had heard of talk of it.
I'm not gonna shoot it.
I had heard talk of small yellow-coated synthetic, but I didn't realize this was because of this. Interesting.
Well... Going out to deal with the Vex, bro. So stay behind the fucking gate.
It is likely that the incursion is occurring at the shop already. In this case, we shall be ready in case they breach, attempt to come for the gate.
Of course. Well, they're gonna breach you anyways. If they're able to kick down that fucking gate, then what's the point of just getting up close? Your ass gonna be sent to your grave. Our point is to provide as much resistance as humanly possible, so we can buy the other people time to get out. Fair enough, but still. Okay. I just wish people position themselves a little bit better so they're not all grouped up like a bunch of fish. Not a whole lot of people work with squads before, Cody, you know that.
Much less larger groups being able to coordinate. 4 people is the ideal squad size.
Well, Bennett, we both know what to do when shit hit the fan. Got that sniper of yours, and we keep on handling pot shots.
all military tactics. I just sit here with a rifle.
Yeah, that's all we need sometimes.
At the very least, I could also be a spotter if needs be.
Or we need an ammo stash. That's true. I haven't used my 20 mil yet today, so I still got plenty of ammo. But I am running low on my supplies back at home. I'm gonna have to make some more in the future.
While I may be able to generate my own ammunition, I cannot give it, unfortunately.
Don't worry about it, then. Just keep me safe from the back or the rear.
Understood.
All I got is pistols of 223s instead.
Deadeye?
That's about it.
Hey, Tenacious Steel.
All I got is pistols of 223s. About it.
Hey, Tenacious Steel. Look, it was a bit of a heat of the moment. I'm just giving you shit.
Well, hey, I paid the price for it, so it's understandable. I had to try to fish
Hey,
out of that situation.
JW.
You kept on hitting them.
JW, bro.
All in all, that
Understood.
Wyvern wasn't stomping around.
Hi.
You and I did pretty good.
I have a face. That is all.
Yes, if I didn't go from the air, give him a good fucking clear shot of me, I would have probably still been in that fight. And I'd suffered a nasty back injury.
Boyd is likely surveying the situation. There is Vidar.
Really?
I don't see fuck all.
It is likely they are keeping things at the border.
How big were they?
Sounds alright. Best.
I'm just fucking with you. I'm trying to understand you, but I can't.
I see.
You know what I mean?
Best.
Yeah.
I see.
Work is, tough and all. I get that.
You could talk?
I get that.
Hold on a minute. No, you little shit! Oh, you little fuck! They literally just pulled out of your. No one's ever gonna fucking believe you.
It does not help that the Flux Demon is attempting on me.
You, other sniper man, you heard the little bot talk, right? The little circular one. You heard it talk?
Yeah. Also name's Voss Kai.
Oh, boss. Sorry. Thank you.
Judged by the fact that fighting does not appear to be occurring over there, they might be undergoing negotiation.
Oh, that's okay. Wait, negotiating? That Vex?
We might be talking about the ally, the potentially allyable ones.
I didn't know Vex could be allies. Then again, I didn't know the Hive could be either, but... I don't trust that. I don't trust that element, so they decided to work with us. Just to remember, these guys come from a timeline where they win. So maybe one of their plans is by getting these guys, to be allies with us, and then immediately shoot us in the back when our back's their turn and we're comfortable with them being around. I'm not saying you have to trust them immediately. But we have to trust the people out there talking to them. At the very least, keep them at arm's length and your powder dry.
Understand the situation before action can be taken.
I'm putting that fucking thing down. I'm making sure that shit gets splattered all over the place. Hey, the moment they start swinging up weapons and guns, feel free. I'm not gonna fucking stop you.
As far as I'm aware, ballistics are their weakness, and we have that in plentiful.
Oh, of course we do. I don't know what the hell's Amy doing, because I don't think she's very familiar with using weaponry.
I am unsure,
Don't worry about it.
Unfortunately.
Anyone else get a really weird chill down their spine?
Aside from coolant reaching through my clothing, unfortunately not.
Kind of.
Weird chill, man. I'm always cold. Always cold.
All good over there?
Gate's slightly defended. Most of the people are outside the gate already. Although we got some guy with a gun back over there behind the fucking barricades. That's good.
Yeah.
Looking a little pest.
Sterile neutrinos either.
There goes more people up.
I don't think you hear scares me. It's too
The
far.
snake person waits.
Kieran! Kieran, yeah, in the yellow backpack. Hey, you got enough shotgun shells? Alright, good.
Good.
Where'd that snake dog go? I wonder where he went.
I'm not sure.
Probably up ahead.
Possibly preparing at the charity.
Yeah, there's that too, actually, yeah. The charity's the last line of defense. As soon as they get past that red building, we gotta exfil out as soon as possible. Either by train or other means.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck. Easy. Easy. Sorry, I just had a bad thought in my mind because of last week.
In the worst scenario, I could carry 2 people out at a time with my wings.
Focus the non-combatants first.
Yes.
I don't see nothing.
Hey, you see the big red thing down there?
I believe that is one of our allied LFs. The one that dresses
Oh,
as
it's
a cowboy.
Oakley. Yeah.
Oakley. Why did I say Willow?
That was
Why did you say Willow? Who the fuck is Willow?
I only knew of NZ.
I don't know. Wrong tree. I was thinking of a different tree. Never mind.
I'm gonna quickly check on the situation. Alright, let us know what you hear or see.
Very well. I shall take a look at the charity.
Good, thank you.
Keep an eye on each other. Are you alright?
I feel yucky. I'm trying to find a community server, but I can't find it.
This is more or less the community center. The charity area.
What?
The other, well,
Fake community center. That says
it is the closest thing we may have to one currently, I'm afraid. Get yourself out of the cooler.
Okay.
It's usually not good for keeping control of the situation.
I see.
Too bad I'm not ambidextrous, but you have to focus on one than the other.
I see. I'd be with you then. Mr. Marcus. I'm afraid there's a tense situation with the Vex occurring.
Would you be able to extrapolate on that?
As far as I know, there appears to be a small yellow-coated synth with similarly yellow Vex-coated offering to be allies. I'm assuming, as far as I can, if I can stop lagging. As far as I can see from the gate, Cupcake and IX appear to be likely entering negotiations about it. Talks, where I have not heard much gunfire fly. We are keeping a very tense watch, however. I was briefly checking on the charity area to make sure everyone was alright.
I'll probably be sticking around there.
Stay at the charity. There are, as far as I know, there are already 2 other medics.
Stuff.
I believe the one with a keg on his back has already set up a triage, so you need not worry.
He tends to do that. I'll simply offer to assist him if needed.
Very well. I wish you well in that regard.
Case of like several people kidnapped by them fellas.
Yes.
I don't know how well.
That's why it is going to be.
Negotiating.
That's why I assume it will be tense. So I start lagging the fuck out once again. Flux Demon is also still prevalent, but
Oh,
that's
all.
nothing new, I'm afraid.
I'll let you get back to flying around and whatnot. I'll probably be
Yes.
around the charity if anyone needs me.
Very well. Light be with you, Marcus.
With you too. Yeah.
Situation of the charity nominal. Medics are gathered.
Essentially, they were made in a specific way. Think of how the LF bots work. It's kind of like that with the Vex. They're made specifically to follow certain orders.
I see. So slightly similar to me.
You know those big ones with the shields? The little hydras that with the shields that float around? If you
News.
use the Vex or basically turn it. So you know the little Vex. They understand.
News of the charity. People are gathered there and Marcus is soon to join them.
We have to kill the
Perfect, good.
Okay.
That makes at least 3 medical personnel available alongside, as far as I'm aware.
3's a small number for how many people are here, but it'll have to do.
Plus a proper triage spot has already been set up, according to the one with the keg on his back.
Oh, thank God.
And free those who they have enslaved. Our goddess fucking demands.
Everything around the charity appears to be stable and calm.
That's how we want to keep it.
The ones with the shields that like revolve around them, those are the real head honchos.
Come on.
And it is very much slavery. The only one I've ever seen freed before this has been a small little slavery. Though the only one I've ever seen freed before this has been slave. Though I don't know if that frees them or not.
You know the,
as long as they end up free.
You know the big hive, the purple ones that we've seen kind of helping us out from time to time? They may actually be able to assist in future operations against the bad Vex.
I see.
Find a way. If you can, you know the floaty one with the revolving shields? If you can find a way to stab it with some sort of bad code that makes it disconnect all of its other units, you could technically free a ton of them. However it happens.
Inferior could potentially work together with Void on that prospect.
That's assuming that it
It is, and it is also assuming if we are even capable of getting close in the first place.
Also, I'm not a very big fan of slavers. Deadeye,
The
follow
bigger
4.
they are, the more important they are. So the big ones are
I
usually
see.
controlling the small
And
ones.
naturally, the more armored.
There, but don't worry about
Yeah. You're fine.
Yeah. Like with all slavers have to present themselves as bigger in order to control their minions, so the big Vex control the small Vex.
I see. So far different from JC Jensen.
We'll get it figured out. Don't worry. I plan to hit these Vex right where it fucking hurts.
I want to study the radial area too.
Dedicated most of its existence to killing fascists, slavers, and tyrants. So if you need any help, we're here.
If I have the money, I'd consider it.
Money? No, don't
Oh, little guy. Or girl.
That makes it a transition. No, I just want to free people.
We'll keep that in mind.
I got my contract from VMR to protect the gate. The only reason why I'm so they don't get pissy about having another corporation on their land. No, we're just here to help the people genuinely.
Very well.
I don't mean to throw this your direction, but I've heard from an unconfirmed source that one of the scrappers, a decent fighter of theirs, actually died at your guys' hand because you wouldn't open up the gate.
I can explain. So, my men were stationed on the gate before we had our official contract. And we had been just figuring out how things worked around here. Obviously, it's been new to the area. We saw somebody sitting outside the gate. Heard that there was threats in the area. Went out. My men said, hey, you need any help? And then we took all the way to the point where the guy was being dragged away, way down the monster's gullet, before he asked for help, because the entire time he was telling us to fuck off. I'll be back. Now, does that mean that the Scrappers' grievances isn't legitimate? No. They lost one of their people. Somebody they care about. But there's only so much that my people can do when they're actively being told to fuck off.
No,
Just
but
asking
I
for
know
help.
for a fact that
Yeah, I
the
understand.
Vex is now friendly. They were able to,
Oh yeah, that whole thing. I came back here specifically with orders to relay that information to everybody. That there was a friendly Vex, and that there would most likely be a Vex incursion happening soon.
Hindsight's 2020.
You know better now.
Yeah.
They look like aliens, but they're probably autonomous beings, as far as I know. I don't know
I don't want to admit that
specifically what they are. I don't know. They look like aliens.
Believe me, everyone down here hates those
I have no
assholes.
idea
Don't
what
worry.
they are.
Which ones?
Skynet vibes, and I don't like it.
Okay.
best I can say is the Vex that may come to the gates is going to be, well...
Yeah, fire is a big coming down the street, by the way. There's a new guy.
Hear that order. Do not fire at any Vex. Currently.
And now jailbroken that fucking thing. So now it's a hard
Everything they said, I'm gonna assume it's
not because there's a current anomaly going around. Bro, just jailbreak in here. Just move him in here, bro.
You'll hurt that.
Safe in here, bro. Just move him in here, bro.
I don't mean to be minding your business, but oh, that is a sniper rifle in your hand. No, you're good. Never mind. I'll leave you there.
Yeah, no, sorry.
Where is he?
Yeah, I don't have the rifle. I just saw a very small, like, robot girl wearing a dress sitting up on the roof. I didn't see the sniper in her fucking hand. Sorry, synthetic. I didn't see the sniper in her hand. I thought she was just curious. I didn't realize you had a purpose. I'm sorry. Watson, you can be packing heat.
Hi, I'm Eden. I'm a rust bucket.
Oh, nice to meet you, Eden. I'm Benjamin. Deadeye. God, I'm gonna kill myself.
Okay. Hi.
You didn't
I'm
even
Eden.
get the first part of this.
No.
Is that the M24 or the M40?
I don't know. I just said Foxhound get me a gun, and she got me a gun.
How is it looking on your eyes?
It's looking quiet. People are in the street. Don't blow the fucking Vex head smooth off because apparently it's jailbroke. So
I
Yes,
see.
jailbroke Vex, friendly.
Understood.
Friendly
we're just
Vex.
gonna
So
sit
broken
here,
from the
shoot shit,
collective
making
then.
jokes. Yeah.
I shall relay.
The Zeus gun.
My
They used it for a while.
Apparently the reason for the friendly Vex is they are jailbroken. They are broken free from original programming.
Eden.
All of security.
Good to see you. We got sniper buddies.
That explains the friendliness.
No, I don't mean to be a show off or anything like that, but
Eden.
Do you want some man with that gun?
Right?
no, I'm not man enough to hold this thing anyway, believe me. He's got a man right here.
I got 20 mil.
I will hit you so hard.
You know, some of the guys encountered a PMC a while back that was using these as AA guns.
There is both a benefit to
It's
being able to
basically
carry
just a
weaponry
fucking
versus having it
autocannon.
integrated.
It's 20
I'm
millimeter.
gonna be honest.
Oh boy.
I said to IX, I was like, hey, you should get my, like, an
I'm pointing it
anti-tank
away
rifle.
from him.
Everyone in the rest of the kids, like, comms were like, no,
As best I can.
man, but having a goddamn 37mm.
Oh, she's dying. No, come back. Ping, ping. Ping, ping, ping. Come back,
Yes.
please.
Protect them. Protect them.
Currently I operate off of integrated weapon systems rather than carryables.
I didn't kill him.
Ah, you just hit me with the stock of your gun. Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's a very common issue that I have. You're awful at this. You're
Very
awful at
large.
this. I'm gonna stand like this right over here.
It doesn't help that I'm, like, exactly
see.
stock kind as well.
You are stock kind. I'm
Then
not
yellow
gonna kid around
Vex
a lot
have
with
been
this thing,
jailbroken.
so-
Oh
Understood.
dear.
I don't know why, but I had the intrusive thought of arcing your OU this fucking roof.
It's okay though. I'm the strongest rust bucket, so I.
Are you the strongest rust bucket?
I am the strongest rust bucket.
Certainly, you're the cutest so far.
I had seen you quote-unquote end 12s before.
So Vexy Boy, I think just went back through his portal.
I see.
Is that a good thing?
As far as I am aware, jailbroken Vix.
I'm a charisma build.
I would have liked
that
to
guy
talk
and that
to
guy.
him.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I think just went back through his.
I would
Could
argue that's
potentially
power
be
me.
could potentially be the Flux demon still invoking.
I think I'm alive. Yeah, I'm alive.
I couldn't compare. Not to her. That's God.
Wait, you believe Hatsune Miku to be your god?
Well, not to be my God, but she's like.
She's like way up here, right? Got it. Okay.
Yeah. I went to go and see her in concert and it was really cool. We all went. I asked some little light sticks too.
God, you're adorable.
Like these.
Look at that. That's great.
I see.
Oh, they're tiny. I like that though.
Yeah. These ones are my ones specifically.
Hey, what? I think we might have a wyvern. Good or bad? That's the question.
That is the
Good fucking
question. Hostile or friendly? We shall learn soon enough.
I was gonna say, I think we're about to fucking find out, but... Good question. That way. Thing, so...
Knowledge is forthcoming, unfortunately.
Now, are these the jailbroken ones, or are these the ones sent after the jailbroken ones?
We will learn when they begin
One went through a portal, and then this one came out.
I see.
Shit.
If it begins to fire, we will have our answer.
Because if we seen that we jailbroken it, they're gonna be pissed.
Oh shit. Like, why are you... It'd be like an awoken LF bot coming back to LF, and LF just being like, what the hell? What happened?
I see.
Sounds lovely. Oh no.
We got quite the little firing line up here. I'm kind of liking this.
As long as we can maintain enough cover.
One day there'll be a normal day there. One day.
No. You're jinxing it. You're jinxing it. Gonna be pissed. What happened? What happened? What happened?
One day I may have the more reasonable opportunity to take confession.
You know, it has been never since my last confession, Father.
Perhaps when things calm down, you may.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I need to get right.
Oh jeez.
One thing's for sure, they're now like a head VIP. Somehow they managed to reprogram the Vex.
The Cooper is back.
Welcome back.
Oh, fuck. Just grabs your little eyeball and shakes it.
Worry not, Miss Allie.
Why would you do that? Why would you do that to them?
Because Deadeye likes doing that. You know, this is being straight. He likes to bully synthetic.
Rust Bucket Bros.
That's like, I can't believe it. That's like the videos of like the shark
Oh,
swimming to work.
that is the yellow jacketed
Oh, they just
Sith.
rotate. You want me to? I can rotate her. Hang on. Just
Don't
rotate the baby.
I am uncertain what you expected to come of this.
I did expect it.
So one of the
armor, so
one of the rust buckets managed to jailbreak some Vex.
Oh, we're about to get an update. Are we getting our
which
report?
one?
Yes. If that one is capable of jailbreaking the Vex, then that could be interesting.
I mean, theoretically, anything could be preferably hackable or at least changed. Just a matter of the process.
I have been changed over the past month. I know that already. Without change, I
The thing
would
that
not
makes
have
the
my
Vex
weapon systems back.
complicated is their unique ability of warping. Why is this different?
think that's what we're all trying to figure out.
We shall figure it out one way or another.
You know, did I hear accidentally drop that thing in your toes? No. I don't believe so. Huh. Honestly, probably you were.
What the fuck did I just hear? There.
Yes?
If you perform genocide.
What did I just hear?
So do you think there's such thing as a good Nazi?
What the fuck?
Genocide.
Oh, they're having a moral debate. Oh, alright. Oh, I love moral debates.
Okay.
Despite my current standing, I cannot participate. I know my crimes.
Me when I have to weigh my morals. Is
I
back.
think it would be really funny if they came out from where they are, looked up, and they see 3 people just staring down at them judgmentally.
Let us make it 6.
I don't think
everyone's got morals. Somebody became free. We're here to tell you this. There's about, I think there's 6 of us now.
I don't have.
Oh, I only saw the 3 of us at the time.
Oh. Everyone has fucking morals. You stupid bitch.
I didn't get it. They told me a pre-purchase it. I don't want to pre-purchase it.
Just go over to your brain and to your morals, you motherfucker.
What is the... What is the continuation of the joke? It came free with your sapiens.
Maybe.
Is he good with numbers?
I don't want to pay for the DLC, man.
But he's trying his best.
Holy fuck.
I can't just hack into the presence of
I'm gonna need to get like robots. Clean your room after.
That is agreeable.
As long as you're doing that, you're doing something right.
Amen to that. Fucking man.
I'm gonna go harass my brother. Where is my ex?
I see.
Oh, jump pack. Jump pack, please work today. Please work today. Don't let me hit the pavement.
I was about to say I can carry you if needs be, but that works sufficiently.
Yeah.
Everyone has morals. It came free with your sapiens.
That
It's
was
just
a
up to
paid
you.
DLC. I don't want to pay for the DLC, man.
It is not a paid
Make me pay for
DLC. You simply chose to throw it away.
They told me they'll get for it. The hell?
It is not how a process like that works.
I pushed out you.
How long are we going with this bit that I don't have morals?
Until I put a blade to your neck at this rate.
Sounds about right.
Spicy.
Yes. But I am at least But I am willing to accept the levity of trying to lighten a little bit of the situation, since it seems code has diminished from yellow somewhat.
Both of y'all next, just go over that.
Unless you have really good reason to do so. You know,
I got morals. I don't have Uno either. What the fuck, man?
I have 0 reason to shoot any Cerberus in the face, therefore I won't. I'm not being
Just that.
I realized
Alright, just good dancing.
something I've never thought
You see.
to look up. Do the Pinkertons still exist? And if so, can I kill them?
Yes, things are calmer now.
Yes, they do. They do still exist.
Pinkertons.
The Pinkertons still exist.
If files go crazy.
They're now called the FBI.
Boss has to tell me I'm good boy.
The actual organization. True, yeah. Well,
Let the people stick to that.
Yes.
Yeah. The only really fighting was the Fox family people I heard of.
Yes, the fox masks. Apparently messing with the Vex and gaining teleportation.
Yeah, the ones that shoot in the head. Yeah, they got to whip off the head to kill them.
I
The
see.
family, what kind of teleporting were they doing?
Similar to the Vex.
I've been dealing with that cult for years.
At this stage, it
Okay,
appears,
but can you
according to
describe
reports,
the
appears to be similar to
Did
the
it kind
Vex.
of fuzz in and out? No.
As far as I
I
could
need
tell,
to know the
perhaps.
description of it.
As far as I could
Did it go
tell,
like
yes.
They've always been able to do that.
Always.
Yeah.
I see.
Yes.
Apparently so, linking with that
It's not a new
mask.
thing they can do.
I see.
What?
Apparently their souls have become linked to their masks. They've been able to come back.
Wait, what do you mean by that? Oh no, I already... Okay, that's not new either. They've always
see.
been able to do that. If you need to know anything about that godforsaken cult, tell me.
Ask security.
I've been dealing with them for years.
Ask security and it'll be likely to be more reasonable to give them whatever info you may need. Particularly the rust buckets.
Alright.
Pertinent information is good to pass on. Much more to leaders of the general community area versus a priest without a church.
When it comes to that cult in particular, I have walked through places I did not want to walk.
Many people travel through places they do not wish to in search of
To
salvation.
cold, dark places, brimstone and a path lined with fire. Taken to an altar. I felt like I was above hell. My only warning to you is that it may not just be my literal feelings, it may be the actual case. That's my only warning to you, dude.
I worry of that. But thankfully,
So,
hostility seems to
perhaps
have
someone
calmed.
like you would be more... Perhaps someone like you would be more fitted to dealing with something like the family.
Perhaps. Were I to gain more effectiveness. Perhaps a way to have a true symbol of faith to counterbalance it.
Back now? Okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh wait.
Okay.
Family.
Holy moly.
In tip-top shape. I don't need a worry.
Yes. Fortunately, I have suffered nothing either. Perhaps now that things are calm, I could see about asking someone if they wish to take confession. Well, they had
I'm
been
going to head out
having
for
a small desire to.
Stuff's taken.
It's good to see you. Stay safe.
Good to see you too. You'll stay safe.
Yes. Lord's light be with you.
That's for taking confession.
Yes, sir?
Oh.
I guess I'm staying here until the commander comes back.
Oh. You don't have to salute me, I ain't. You know what? Sure. Good to see you, bud.
Yes. I saw you. Thank you for being willing to assist, Mr. Messer.
I was just passing through there. Get to test out on today.
I see.
The shipping room seemed quite empty today.
Very well then.
But with the hustle and bustle going on here in recent days.
Yes, more and more conflict appears to be arising, despite efforts. In either case, I wish you well.
Likewise.
I understand. Never mind. We'll just wait.
It is a large, tall man in black with a hat called the Hat Man.
Oh, well, they're not tall, so they also don't have a hat.
Who experience psychosis. That's all. No, they are short and do not have a hat.
You know, I think I should go. I should go.
Copy the antenna.
Oh, okay.
You have a helmet on.
What?
He wants your attention.
Okay, first, I don't know why you're going. You have a helmet on. It's not gonna. Is this the fucking anti-aircraft 50 cal?
Disgusting creature.
No, it's a 20 mil. It's a over-the-shoulder mounted autocannon that I configured to be a sniper rifle.
I see.
Fucking sick.
Nice. Holy shit.
Hey, so you can get along with
Very
them.
nice
Both got nuts.
modifications.
I'm mighty and proud.
What you got, partner? Son of a bitch.
Fuck you too, then. All right, that doesn't want to cooperate.
Nice
I'm
one.
afraid all I have for ranged capability is this.
Look at that. Fuck, that's cool. That's
4570 government.
Son of a bitch.
I'm a big dog.
8 gauge buckshot.
Sure, yeah.
8 gauge. Yeah.
I'll be replacing it soon, though. I don't like how it.
Hey, this same gauge.
With what? I can help you out. I don't know why I pulled that out though.
I see.
I'm a gunsmith. It's my trade.
No. I mostly have my M14. That's 762.
With
Fine.
what? I can help you out. I don't know why I pulled that out though.
But in Remington.
I exist. Most commonly.
Which I have buck or slug for.
I'm
M14.
Before it, BR. I can help you out. I don't know why. But if you got a
Flux
source already, then it doesn't matter.
demon has been
Never mind.
The ammo's the hard part to get a hold of.
as ever.
Yeah, it's been
What kind of ammo does it take?
Ever, unfortunately.
9.5 by 40, but it's experimental rounds. Rounds of different powder. It's good. The same punch as a rifle cartridge. I'm gonna fucking kill somebody. Hold on. The same punch as a rifle cartridge.
Don't worry, I got you, buddy, right here.
I can help you out.
M14.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to kind of do that. I do that myself to make conversations easier. Getting the flux in and flux hard. No.
Unfortunately.
3-round burst rifle. And for
Fucking round is
Spartans.
okay.
Okay, have a good one.
Flag people, you dick.
Thank you.
There's a reason I
As
keep
I was
my
saying
shotgun
before.
pointed straight down and straight upwards.
You're quick.
revolver there.
Ooh, you're quick.
I think my rifle takes 22 Hornet.
22 Hornet's not a bad one. I knew a guy who ran around using 338 for a hot minute for one of his rifles. Said he preferred the velocity over something out of 30-06 instead, but...
Yeah.
I don't know if I might change it for 5.7 or just might change the weapon entirely. This is just an experiment. Let's see how it does against the Vex.
What does your rifle shoot again?
22 Hornet.
22 Hornet.
I see.
You want it to puncture or do you want it to punch?
Well, I mean, if it's able to break for that glass, then I want that shit to go straight through. So I'd say punch. Because it needs to crack that shit.
Not puncture it, not punch it.
No, so the Vex bodies, the white shit that's encapsulated in some weird fucking like jar. That part of their body is a lot weaker than the rest of their armor. So if he's precise, he can hit that, and it's not going to need to deal. It's not going to need to puncture anything. It just needs to hit it, and then whatever is inside needs to sprawl out and deal as much damage on the inside as puncture anything. It just asking for punch.
I see. Make the shockwave spray all over the insides.
If he's inaccurate, if he's puncturing, he could be. I'm gonna fucking kill somebody.
That's true, but if he uses something too
Please,
strong, he'll
I
just
need to stop
overpen it
lagging
and deal
every 2
minimal
seconds.
damage
Please don't tell me
anyway. It'll go
people are
straight through.
slopping heavies constantly.
I know a revolver is used 357. Does a bit of damage.
You could, let's see here. You could go with just a higher powder of a 30-30. But to be honest,
I need to go talk to somebody. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go.
Very well.
Yeah, no, you're good. Take your time. To be honest, though, what I was gonna say is you could do what his rifle is made out of. That 45-70 government shit hits fucking hard.
Yes.
Alright.
That is true.
But if you ever want a caliber conversion for that rifle, you let me know. I'd be happy to help out. I'm gonna go take a walk around quick too.
Did you not say you wish to take confession? I am ashamed to say that there isn't exactly a booth to make use of, but we can find someone else to sit.
There's a dark spot over there. Let's start there.
Very well. It shall suffice. There are a few open shipping containers.
You guys have a good time over there.
Yeah, just for a short while.
You as well, Mr. Cody. No, it wouldn't have been wise to take anything from here. I suppose this shall suffice.
That'll do.
Well, let's get this over with then, I suppose. Like I said, this is the first time I've ever actually done this. Oh, come on now.
The simple factor is whatever is weighing upon your mind, I may help you alleviate it.
I just want to make sure that I'm doing the right thing. That's pretty much it.
You are
I'm
trying
raising
your
4
best.
kids, 2 of which are not of my own accord, but ones I've taken in. But I'm out here, I'm throwing guns around, going back to some of my old ways, in an attempt to bring some sort of clarity and security back to my house.
You are doing as any father would. Protecting their own. Whether it's methods you personally disapprove of is a different matter entirely. The matter is you are making an effort to protect, and that is noble. Regardless of method.
I suppose. There is one other thing. I developed a hatred, very fierce one, for
don't be afraid to speak
people of. I developed a hatred for people of infernal descent, demons, mostly. But
recently there's been someone here who falls in line as someone in that category, but they don't act like the ones that I'm used to. And now I don't know if what I'm saying or thinking or doing about them is right. And everything that is in my book, well, our book, tells us that they're not for us, that they're against us, and it's... I don't know what to think or what to believe.
Personally, at this stage, I have grown used to living with the Infernal, with Rian and the other imps. There are others that shake nature, shake the hive of nature a little bit, such as Mr. Ater and other undead individuals. It is a nature of understanding them. Some demons, some imps, are just like us, trying to move forward, just wanting to live, and I can respect that. Some people don't walk in the Lord's light, but that does not mean they need to be shunned into the darkness. The Lord gives his love and life regardless. For a person created in hell, I can only feel sympathy. They did not have a chance to be judged. A devil or a demon, they have made their choices. But they may show their own remorse. It is only natural to regret. I regret leaving where I used to live behind. You likely regret returning to your old manners. No one is free of sin. I myself personally believe I am barred from the gates of the Lord's land. But that does not mean I will not try to guide others to salvation. As best I can manage.
God, you are inspiration and a half.
You are doing what you believe is right. And if that happens to align with everybody else, then that makes things even better. A lack of conflict. Your children would at least be happy to see that their father is attempting to better their way of life, if only a little bit. If only to ensure that they get one extra gram of meal per day. Over time, that grows. Over time. And given enough time, you will earn your halo. You will earn your wings. The free gift of the Lord is love and life. All others must be earned, I feel. That is why
I can agree there.
That is why confessions exist. For he is faithful and just to forgive us our sin, if we feel we should atone for them.
I don't know. Everything I've been through feels like I'm far, far away from being a saint.
You may not be a saint to yourself, but to others you might be. And that might be what matters. I do not consider myself a saint by any measure. I likely may have killed more than you, even in the pursuit of absolution. But other people see me as good. Other people will see you as good. not just your family. Cody speaks well of you, is willing to banter, is willing to joke. That is a sign of friendship, of camaraderie.
Yeah, you're too smart for me, Father.
I may be a devil, personally, at least according to other synthetics of my like, the worker drones. But that does not mean I cannot lift others into angels. Perhaps the Lord will smile favorably upon me once more.
I've always had that debate in my mind. If the Lord looks down synthetics that walk this place too, he thinks about them and their lives. To be quite honest, I'm not certain. But after talking with you and a few of the others, I'd like to say that it's possible.
I am a drone of faith. Dare say I might be the only one of my kind. Not of all synthetics, but of my models. Of disassembly drones. I know several others here thought it odd that a synthetic has religion. But people look to a faith. People look to something to give them peace. To an extent, the Lord is my refuge and my fortress. I shall trust in the Lord. Though I know that I must earn His favor, His mercy. His love and His life He gives freely. That I have learned to try and teach people to take that gift. Perhaps, in a bizarre sensation of comparison, the imps are to devils and demons as synthetics are to you.
Yeah, I suppose that made sense.
I do not know, however. But that is why I extend my mercy to all, and my wisdom to all who are wishing to hear it. I may not have a confession booth, nor a church, nor do I feel it would be wise to petition for one here given circumstances. But I hope my words reach people. Even in this place, there is the light of the Lord. Dim as it may be, and shrouded in between the buildings.
The church isn't a building. Church is not a foundation. It's a status. It's a people. It's a group.
If I were to try and make a church, I would make it accommodating to even demons. To even the imps.
You think they'd even step in?
I fear they cannot, regardless, for it would be a place of worship. But I would attempt to extend my hand regardless. It is up to us to allow for mercy. The Lord is simply a judge.
Agreed.
The Lord is a creator and a judge.
We are to be the candles in the darkness.
Yes.
Little lights.
For those that are wishing to find the way.
What does it take to become a father? not a dad, but
Yes. For me, it was seeing another of my kind, dismembered and chained to a cross. And finding the book. A weathered Bible. I'm afraid I don't even know half the pages, for they are either illegible or missing. But they are enough to give me my faith.
Next time I see you, I've got a spare one in my house. You can have it. You can read the full thing. I think you would need to.
You do not need to, but I will not deny a gift from a faithful.
Need to, no. Want to, on the other hand.
I see. In that case, bless you.
Bless you as well.
I may not have any necessary items, but I hope I have at least brought you some peace of mind.
If anything, you helped me make up my mind a little bit better. Things feel a little clearer now.
Your mind is no longer full of conflict.
Yeah.
That is why I do this. To see the smile in people's eyes, in their mouths. To see through their eyes that their mind has cleared. That they feel atoned.
Slowly but surely, I'll make my way towards absolution.
One at a time. As
One at a time.
As I have guided others. Even through death. Be faithful even to the point of death. Even to the point of death. And I shall give to you life as your victor's crown. That is at least one of the passages I still remember in the book.
There's one that still sticks to me from time to time. How'd it go? Even if you don't feel like praying, force it. Just remember that there is something out there wanting you not to do it in the first place.
To give up on faith is to give up on peace of mind. Yea, though we walk through the valley of the shadow of death, we shall fear no evil, for he is with us.
His rod and his staff, they comfort us.
It is gratifying to find someone else as faithful as I.
Still learning, still getting into it. But yes.
Then I wish you well on your journey. May the Lord's light
You
be
as
with
well.
you.
And to you, always.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Father.
You are welcome, and thank you as well. A father seeking a peace of mind, seeking absolution. I hope he finds his peace. He will enter the Lord's land yet. I know it. It appears the streets have emptied. Perhaps Essie is right. Perhaps I am an angel. An angel. An angel in devil's clothing, perhaps. What?
I was not paying attention.
I had only just arrived, so we're upon this
Same.
area. So I do not know. Are you well,
The
sir?
son of Sparta? Oh, I'm well. How about you?
I am quite well, thank you.
Oh, nice to meet you. My name's Arya Shai.
Designation JW.
I'm just rolling through. Arya Shai.
I see. If you need to head past the gate, do be careful.
Why so?
You are an unknown element, and thus likely not known to be allied with this Bay community.
True. Alright.
Scrappers, chitinous hive, robotic hostile Vex can be alongside death cult. Alongside cultists of death can potentially
Death
await you
cult?
out there. The Ball cult.
Oh, alright. Thanks
I
for
do
letting
not
me
know
know.
what else may be. I simply urge you to stay careful. And if needs be, ask a member, and if available, ask a member of security to escort you.
Okay. Oh. Probably just gonna walk around and probably go that way or back the way I came.
Yes. I wish you well, either way.
Same to you.
May the Lord's light be with you.
Yeah.
SC shall be pleased I have returned with more, at least. What the...
Building is
Oh.
constructed incorrectly. Why do you think they got that over there?
Pray tell, what happened to 12s?
Everything and anything?
I see.
He was stomping Guppy, and then the really big Transformer dude came along and then stomped on Guppy as well, and I think it crushed his foot.
Your
Goodness.
seamen are looking crusty.
Glad to see you have stayed well despite everything happening.
Yeah, apart from getting jump scared by a fucking dude in a fox mask, that was interesting.
Oh
Yes,
yeah.
that.
Yeah, the family. Great people there. I know way too much about them because I was given a whole bunch of information on the fuckers. Shit's weird.
Apparently Marcus has been...
next to me with like an unhinged door and just jump scared me.
Apparently Mr. Marcus has been dealing with them for years.
Yeah, no, I know a bunch about them, but I showed up and didn't have a mask on, so I wasn't like hiding my face. They're like, "Ah, we know you." Ah, son of a bitch.
I don't believe a mask could hide my identity as it stands. I'm too unique around here.
Ah, look, you wear a mask, no one should know who you are. Ever.
It would require a change of outfit entirely.
Yeah, not.
No, not even that would work in some people's viewpoint. Like, every part of you has changed. Nothing looks the same. Hey, you're still that guy. Motherfucker.
I'm not thinking about it. I don't think it can be concealed that easily.
Yes, your chassis is very unique, princess.
Again, bar of holding.
You know, the funniest thing would be, look, if you used a bra of holding on Void, she would be tomboy maxing.
Yeah.
What?
What? The fuck did I just walk past?
Don't
Your guess is as good as mine, sir.
Look, I'm just saying, if we put a bra of holding on my girlfriend and she was flat-chested, she'd be tomboy maxing.
Listen, that is entirely her choice.
Exactly, it's her choice.
Back problems for like a couple of days. But
She doesn't have back problems.
You don't have back problems? What the fuck?
She's synthetic.
Cackle's fine.
Oh.
But then the
I
stress.
guess I mistaken you for more organic than
I get that a lot.
A lot of people do. She's very
I
advanced.
do apologize. I do apologize about that. I do genuinely. What the fuck happened to Razor? My boy. What the fuck happened?
What? Good question. I look away for about a moment.
My boy! My boy! My baby boy!
Goodness.
You touched my baby boy.
Goodness me.
All I have to do is just like gel my hair up or something.
Apologies
sorry,
if
I
this
only
is.
like natural blondes.
I wish to ask
Yeah,
something of you,
this
Rin.
ain't blonde.
Apologies if this is too personal.
Yeah.
Would it be reasonable to consider imps that they are to demons and devils as synthetics are to regular organics?
Not
I mean,
very
you're
accurate.
still a
I
demon.
see.
You're just a
No.
subclass.
No, the reason why I would say it's very accurate to compare us to that is because we were quite literally manufactured by Satan. We are not a natural species down in my house.
Right.
And we were
I mean, yeah, it's
specifically
dependent on like the hell. I haven't done a bunch of like research on
Yeah.
them, so.
I see.
In my hell, imps were constructed to be good little workers that followed orders always. We have black blood, so, you know, kind of looks like oil. And we are quite literally lowest of the low. We can't get any sort of, like, rights down there.
So
So similar
essentially,
to
well,
worker
yeah,
drones.
you're essentially more like clones than like synthetics then, because you're fully biological.
Yeah.
So
but-
similar to how worker drones were before the incident at Copper 9.
I don't know what that means, but
The company that manufactured worker drones had to abandon the exoplanet for an incident at one of their labs, imploded the core,
Oh,
and then
that's bad.
because they disliked the fact that worker drones began to create their own civilizations, created us. Disassembled.
they had a problem by the fact that they made a drone and then didn't like how that drone was working. So their solution to the drone problem was making more drones.
Since they cannot come back to the exoplanet themselves, the environment is too hostile for organic life.
Right.
The easiest descriptor of comparison would be nuclear winter.
Oh, okay.
Fair enough.
Hence, likely why disassembly drones were built with under-par cooling systems. They believed the environment would be enough to cool us regardless. How wrong they are. They had forgotten to take into account the effects of the sun.
Ah. That's a pretty big design flaw to overlook.
Yeah, it's a
So-
pretty big issue there.
So, I suppose in terms of comparison, I am more or less a synthetic vampire.
Oh.
And yet I found my way.
That one
Perhaps
looks
not the
pretty
truest of comparison, for I am able to hold the symbol of faith.
good. Okay. Fair enough.
Hello.
Hi.
You're still as well as the last time I saw you, I see.
Yeah, I kind of don't deteriorate in health. That's kind of my one of my main gimmicks.
So from the first I saw
He's
you,
an immortal.
Yeah.
Well,
you seemed...
the funniest thing is, I have to wonder, you know, Guppy, are you ticklish?
Perhaps.
Wonderful. Now I know yet another way to stop Guppy.
Goodness.
Look, I still hold the tiniest of grudges, but only a very small one, about the fact that Guppy blew me up that one time.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
I mean, I did kill a lot of people.
Yeah, I stuck a
I
bomb on
see.
me
Not
and
by
it blew
choice.
up.
I see.
Yeah, no, we were in the middle of a war whilst we were all cursed. Took something in the
Unintentional.
face
I was
alongside us
supposed
as
to be
well.
evil.
Yeah,
Demonic
evil
possession.
Guppy
then.
was wild.
Yeah. I think I
we
blew
were-
up like 3
Apologies.
different giant LF mechs.
Yeah, we were all cursed by the Mad King. The spirit of Halloween.
Oh.
Oh yeah, the dickhead with the pumpkin on his head.
I see there is still much to learn, evidently.
He turned me into one of his lunatics.
I see.
I got turned into an LF unit, so I actually get to hold the synth card.
That's...
On his head.
Yeah, I was a synthetic for a month.
I suppose I technically gave my card up, even if it was a company card.
You're still a sin.
I get to say the C word and technically be okay.
Okay, I was
But I
thinking that,
won't.
but I wasn't gonna say it.
What?
Yeah, I can say the C word, but I don't normally use it because it's kind of fucked to do that.
I blew up Dirge.
Motherfucker, is that a goddamn fucking plane engine?
Goodness.
No.
I forgot what our previous conversation topic was about, I realized before you walked up. My apologies.
I know exactly what it is.
Well,
It was the clones. It was the drones making other drones to nuclear winter because the corporation or something couldn't go back to the
yes.
planet.
Yes.
Is that a actual... Is that a fucking plane engine?
Yeah.
Good shit.
Ain't no
Actually based.
Don't carry my ass around.
I see. Well, good for you.
Bigger structure.
A lot of talk.
Stop floating. Nah. Just stamp really hard and put your feet into the fucking dirt.
Stand harder.
I've only got little feetsies, I can't stamp that high.
Just little tappers. Small. Well, I mean, Brent, are they actually hooves?
Yeah, the hooves.
Okay, in that case, then we can now say the word cloppers.
What?
Congratulations.
My
power.
Go clip clop.
I do realize that technically
No
means we
copies.
come from similar circumstances.
Yeah.
I just hit Max.
If only I could have a church that is as accommodating.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me that
And then I realized that, like,
Perhaps it's a factor of making sure everyone feels comfortable if they wish to try and confess their sins. Or at least try to seek some measure of atonement.
It's a bit more difficult for me considering sin kind of fuels me.
oh dear
And it
lord.
is still unfortunate, for you were never judged.
Oh, he's on fire now.
Bubble. Bubble.
I don't really do first because, I mean, I was born in hell.
Yes.
My
You were never judged to make sure it was your rightful place.
Well, it's because the simple fact is, like I said, we're a manufacturing species.
Yes.
Still going up. Yep. Still going up. Yep.
Yeah, no, Guppy will do that. Guppy will up Max. And then plummet.
Will he collide with the upper plate?
No,
No, to back down.
No. Okay,
I felt that.
You will forget the fact that the upper plate is so far up, commercial airlines still fly through Zafira and don't go near the upper plate.
Goodness.
That's how high up that shit is. It's fucking high.
Yes.
That's why when some people go like, oh, wait, you must be from upper, people are thinking more like what we would consider the mid-city, which is still like way up off the fucking ground. But, yeah.
I see.
Zafira's fucked.
Yeah?
What's gonna happen? Wait, no, I ate the candle earlier.
Goodness.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, to be fair, Bo makes edible candles that are actually flavored, so...
Oh, yes, I did hear of this. I mean, I originally questioned whether or not he had one that was flavored like motor oil.
Maybe.
Or just simply oil in general, I suppose.
You could just ask him.
Yeah, I did record. Velvet flavored.
But at the same stage, I don't exactly need animal fat flavored facsimiles when I already have bottles of the actual thing.
Can you get flavored oil?
Possible.
I mean,
I could flavor it.
Yeah, put a flavor stick into like motor oil for.
You are not carbonating my oil.
No, not flavor sticks. Not flavor sticks. He doesn't need flavor sticks. He actually needs to drink oil.
I can have flavor sticks. It numbs the feeling of hunger.
I have no idea why I'm being like rotate maxed on.
That was how I was at least mitigating my fuel reserves before I gained access to actual oil.
Fair enough.
But I am happy to.
What? Oh, I was
I'm
gonna say,
happy
'cause I know
to-
that they make those fuels like scented with like cherry.
Same brain cell.
Well,
Alright, princess.
I had
think
learned
it's probably about
originally
time
I was
that we
only
get
able
outta here,
to.
maybe.
The only oil I was able to
Mad.
obtain and subsequently drink was the oil from other worker drones. Hence, my comparison earlier.
Vampire.
Will the
Or
Prince
cannibal.
Charming take his princess to his beautiful castle?
No, you see,
Well,
it's the
you didn't need
princess
to
and the
eat, you didn't
pauper.
need to eat the metal, did you?
I'll take you back to my.
It actually
Yeah, I'll
helps
take
with
you
the
back to my
regenerative
shithouse
processes.
shack.
Using oil
I'll
and
still
metal,
say-
we are able to generate our ammunition.
Mwah. Alright.
I'll
You
still
guys
say
have a
the
good
food
one.
description is more
I'm
apt
gonna
for
just
vampire
quickly
because
have a-
something is.
Scenes on the
Yes,
street.
closing our
Where
wounds.
many people are still.
And
Yeah.
I'm happy that I at least found someone of similar faith to me,
Check the gate for a second.
and alleviated his thoughts regarding the Infernal. After all, you are just trying to live.
That's why I came up here.
Precisely.
Up the pit?
I don't believe so. Why?
I'm seeing, you know I have scanners, yeah? Some of them.
Oh, that pit. I thought you meant the fighting pit.
Excuse me?
I have scanners that allow me to see, anomalies. Someone's in the pit.
I see. That was how you were able to spot. No, that was simply you scanning my code. Never mind. What?
I found. I'm also seeing. I didn't realize I could also see asthma. I'm trying to be smart to call phantoms. Yeah, I see phantoms as well. Elsewhere.
I see.
The spirit.
Like the one I
Real.
can briefly spot through the fence over yonder.
Yeah.
The wandering spirits.
Yeah. As the movie says, I see dead people.
It was only a matter of time until a particularly large glob of coolant landed on my head. It's inevitable.
Yeah. So. Yeah. No. There's a light over here. You're thinking of facing it this way.
Yeah.
I see.
There's also another option to either put it this way as well, so that the light facing that.
You see, this would be like the better option, just due to the fact that this is more well protected, because if you're over here, there's a beeline right for the fucking street there. That's like, you know, perfect, like, you know, a sniper could just peek their barrel right through the gap there and just shoot one.
Yeah.
As far as over here,
You could remain a little concealed, if nothing else.
yeah.
I think.
But to shift the light would mean shifting all the wiring as well,
Oh, yep, there's someone.
connecting it to a different building.
I was Aether just shooting his ice beam.
What?
Nope, someone's down below.
Yeah. They're small.
Very small.
Is he shooting at that?
Don't know.
I do not know.
I'm gonna check up on.
Okay. Also, welcome to the Nerd Pit.
Goodness.
Yeah, this is where we were discussing and moving that whole like little gazebo that we were under, like moving one over here and putting like
I
a
see.
couch and something like that.
I know with the forklifts over in the previous spot, that was where I had taken confession from that man. A man simply trying to, priest confidentiality.
Yeah, I feel that with doctor-patient confidentiality.
I'm not sure if there is such a thing for a priest, but confession is just that. Confession.
Yeah.
It does not need to spread.
I'd say it depends
For-
entirely on the context of the confession, I suppose.
Yes. Personally, I believe that I am better suited to hell than you are.
Yeah.
Even when you're being manufactured for its purpose. Considering my
I would-
wings and tail are already reminiscent of devils already.
I would disagree. I've seen the people who truly do go down to hell, and they're the ones that are non-repentant.
I see. Then, though I do believe myself barred from the gates of the Lord's land, for mine own actions.
You definitely do a lot better than most people that I've met, so...
Yes. While I may believe myself to be barred, that does not stop me from trying to help others seek salvation.
Understandable. And just because I was damned from birth doesn't mean that I need to drag others down with me, so...
Exactly. Perhaps you can climb yourself out.
Well, I'm up here, aren't I?
Yes.
I already defied my expectations because, you know, I was meant to be a good little imp. I was supposed to just follow my orders and just do what I was told.
Yes.
But I thought, no, fuck that. I want to be a doctor. So I came up here.
A noble goal, and a kind soul, trapped in a damned body.
More so than you realize, apparently.
It seems so.
Even by imp standards, I am very weird, because for some reason, I'm transforming into a succubus. Which is, unheard
see.
of.
Interesting.
Like, no other imp in the history of all of Hell's existence.
Perhaps
has
yours
ever-
is a unique enough case that it could have occurred. But that is simply how. You are the first you are the first imp to live this life.
No, I'm not the first imp to live, you know, come up here and escape their fate. There have been plenty of others.
And engage in being a kind soul, rather than engaging in mischief and nothing else.
No, I don't think it's that. I think it's just due to the fact that there's succubus heritage in my family, but...
Perhaps so. The measures of which you were created.
Well, I wasn't created by the first steps were like a manufactured things. Past that, it's all mostly natural, but we still follow to
Traits passed on from those around you, perhaps.
maybe, but I haven't met any succubi.
Regardless of what you are, it is what you choose to do with yourself
I'm aware.
that defines you.
It's just a bit of a problem, seeing as I'm such a freak in terms of when it comes to Hell's natural order that I'll never be able to go back down there.
I suppose so.
Too much of a loss, I suppose, but I don't know. When the fact that Lucifer himself is up walking on the surface, that's a bit of a problem if I ever bump into him.
Yes. And subsequently an issue for me as well. If
Although,
for similar,
he's nice.
yet so different reasons.
From what I've
Although I
heard,
have yet to meet an angel or a representative.
yeah, from what I've been told, the Lucifer from my hell's actually very nice.
I see.
Because how is it in normal, Bible, text that Lucifer was too prideful and he wanted to overthrow big old, Jod?
If I recall correctly from what I was able to glean from how weathered the text is, it is he pulls out a frankly fuck-ass looking... lag. Pulls out a frankly fuck-ass looking Bible. Like weathered to shit. From what text I could actually glean that was legible, he was simply a fallen angel. Partook in the same sin as the originals.
From my
Or
understanding in
opposed
most
the judgment of the Lord towards those two.
Yeah. From my understanding in most hells, he was simply... He thought he could do better than Jod because he thought himself to be too perfect. Therefore he led a rebellion in hell.
I see. Pride makes the fall, after all. That is how the phrase
Exactly.
goes, and that's where it originates.
Exactly.
Pride made Lucifer
in-
fall.
In my hell, for example, Lucifer is vastly different because he actually did what he did more because he wanted to see humanity shine.
I
The
see.
whole him gifting the apple of Eden, that wasn't because he was trying to corrupt humanity, he was trying to give them the gift of knowledge. He actually wanted them to spread their
Yes.
wings and be free. But Big G took this as an insult against his greater plan and banished Lucifer to hell.
Perhaps another origin of the simple phrase of the road to hell.
Yeah. But he's even helped against his greater plan and banished. At least in that sense.
Apologies for scaring your friend with the cross, I'm afraid.
It's just naturally going to
I
happen.
imagine it happens. It's a natural recourse.
Oh yeah, no, it happens.
But I
It's
try
why
to be
when I first
accommodating
met
to
you, I
all.
was a little bit wary.
Yes, I cannot imagine, I'm afraid.
It's fun, I suppose, and fine, because hey, you, I guess you proved me wrong, because I kind of expected you to be one of those self-righteous types.
Perhaps if I was born with my faith, created with it, perhaps that could have been the case. But I have only had so long to learn the faith. And here I am.
Also, I have actually met an angel at, the meat rack.
Have you now?
Yep, and I can definitely say, they have no idea what's going on in this city. You know those ones who are like so just ignorant of what happens in the world below them? That, like, they don't even know what a cell phone is, they don't even know what money or a bank
I
account
see.
is.
Ignorant to the wider lands.
Yeah,
Only
they are
aware of what
very
happens in the
much so.
Lords.
Yes.
While the Lord may still have his gaze here, I truly believe, even as dim as it may be through the city, the pelting, the plates, through the eternal darkness that plagues the lower sectors, he still tries to cast his light and his gaze. But I suppose that also does not mean he tells others.
No, he works in mysterious ways.
And his many trials, that he may give us the strength to surpass, rather than surpass them for us. Ultimately, he gave you the strength to surpass your shackles and exit hell. And come here, pursue a more noble life. A kinder life.
Personally don't think he'd rather have anything to do with me, but I appreciate his sentiments.
I personally believe he feels sympathy for the imps in this case. For they are stuck in a hell they were not meant to be. He never judged them to be there, so he does not believe them to remain there. They are not meant to stay there. They should live their own lives to be judged properly at the end.
It's gonna be a very interesting day when I finally get to get judged, I suppose.
It was an interesting day for me as well. For
I guess I'll keep.
no one is free of sin, not even me.
Oh, of course.
Although
That's what it is to live down.
most priests do not leave their comrades behind, and don't have a double-digit kill count. There's one thing I do truly regret, it's leaving them behind.
I can share in that as well.
I was supposed to lead them. They may have questioned my decisions, my faith, but they still followed me. They knew I was their leader. And yet, the one time they did not listen to me, they were. No. I'm not ready to confront that memory again, it seems.
It's very rare that people are ready to confront those sort of memories.
I suppose so. I was forced to confront it a short while ago. I'm not sure how I can confront it again. It was only by the aid of another was I able to surpass that trial. And for I to help surpass his.
I suppose let me sound like one of the priests for a second, but there's nothing quite wrong with accepting help. After all, it's through each other's struggles that we lift each other up.
Precisely. The free gift of the Lord is love and life. Mercy, you have to show you are wanting it, to earn it.
Oh god, I think I was further my mouth by saying.
And some, unfortunately, need to be taught to take the gift from his loving hand. And some, evidently, don't realize they have already taken it. If it is not too much, May I beg a boon from you? A simple
Okay.
hug. Nothing more.
I can do that. It's better at this height.
Yes. Well, at least briefly fold the cross into my jacket.
It's got my hoodie on. It'll be fine. As long as it doesn't touch my skin.
Yes. I always make sure to stay accommodating. That's why I was questioning how I could make you comfortable if you were ever to visit, if I were to ever create it.
If it's a holy place, then unfortunately I can't.
Well, I could attempt to convert it to a place of comfort. Holy is simply optional, and same with unholy. Rooms of worship that are building of it.
I suppose you could have separate rooms for each individual religion, I guess.
Perhaps. Those I learn of Ra, and perhaps more. Though, I do wonder how the angels look upon us. They look upon both of us with disgust, or only you, or only me.
Depends on the angel.
And the archangels besides.
Oh, archangels, no, they absolutely hate me.
I'm not sure how they would feel of me, for I am a machine, a child of man. And yet, I follow the faith. Of my own volition.
That one I'd say is your hard the case to judge.
It would be bizarre. I don't quite know.
I mean, if even Lucifer's daughter thinks anyone can be redeemed, then hey, I think you're good.
And I see her heart might be in the right place after all.
Yeah.
Especially for those born into hell. Perhaps she shares the same sentiment as me then.
Most likely, it. Natural born from hell too.
It is the nature of your life, not the nature of your birth, that determines your judgment.
Yeah, from what I understand, that's what she thinks too. Why she runs a little hotel down there to redeem people.
A kind soul, stuck in such a horrible place.
From my understanding, she doesn't let that get her down. She is, oh, she is a very big bundle of joy.
I see. Small cast of the Lord's light, even as deep down as this.
From my understanding, she like skips around the place and sings like a Disney princess. So.
But I would not know without seeing footage myself, and neither of us can really go down again.
Well, I
In
mean,
your
I
case
can.
again. It would just not be wise.
No. Around the place and sings like a Disney happening to me.
And, well, there's already the nature of my faith.
That. I mean, you'd probably be able to blend in somewhat if you hid what you believed in, because we do have sinners down there that have been converted to look like Infedics.
Perhaps, if I were to give the air that I always had a hunt protocol active.
No, I'll just more say, like, if you just pretend that you were once, like, a human, for example, and you were sent down to the Pride layer, we have plenty of, like, for example, one of the most powerful sinners down there, he literally has a TV for a head.
I see. And yet,
Yeah.
that is not Lucifer, is it?
Nope. Because when I say sinners, I mean people who are like just regular old people, like humans, Other
I
people who are
see.
like just who have sinned and gone down to hell. Whereas Lucifer, he is just one of the sin, specifically the Pride Layer.
I see. It is enlightening talking with you, and I can only hope it is the same vice versa.
It's certainly interesting.
After all, I simply took the attire and the mannerisms of a priest.
I don't know, you could have fooled me.
If I never had the faith, how would you know?
I don't know, I think you do have the faith.
Of course I do.
Well, what I'm more saying is like... it's impossible to tell you apart. I think, you know, if it wasn't for the fact that you told me you weren't a registered priest, I would have taken you for one.
Imagine that as an amusing factor. A registered priest in a docket, as a synthetic. I know it was already strange seeing people comment on that. And I can understand that worldview.
It's something weird in a demon being a healer.
A man of faith being in Zephyra, let alone a synthetic of faith. I imagine to some people that is a double dose of strange. Whereas you are only one. A kind devil.
Also a demon. Devils and demons are two different things.
Well, I always keep confusing the
I
difference.
understand. I understand. It's why
Devils
I'm
are
not
the ones
bothered by
that make deals.
Yes.
Demons are those that are more like you and I suppose. And daemons are chaotic beings.
It's honestly weird when you get to the higher rankings of demons because they act very similar to to devils in terms of what they can do.
It depends on how they carry themselves. A demon can act as a devil or vice versa.
Yep.
Depends on their nature. And evidently, both of our natures are to make sure that people are happy, for our own means. Perhaps
Yeah.
perhaps your eventual evolution into a succubus is reminiscent of this.
Maybe. I don't know. Just the fact that, you know, indulging in the sin, specifically lust, seems to fuel the growth quicker, so...
Well, they are associated most commonly with it as a brand of devil.
Yeah.
In exchange for pleasure, you will give me this in exchange, that kind of thing. But, well, you needn't be a succubus to give people joy. I simply enjoy the pleasure of your company.
I certainly don't plan on changing mentally, so...
I see. And if you'll permit me a small tease, perhaps your transformation will grant you some height.
You haven't even noticed, have you? I actually have gotten taller.
Perhaps I usually am standing, so I don't particularly notice. Perhaps others that are a similar stature to you have more easily noticed than I.
Oh yeah, no, Artemis is not happy.
Of course, I imagine she isn't.
Yeah, I think I've gone up like 6 centimeters now.
Goodness.
Yeah.
Well. Perhaps. Who knows where your life may take you before it ends. That is the beauty of will.
Yeah.
You may change into a succubus. You may change from a succubus to something more. And given your kind heart and playful nature, you may become a cherub yet.
Ugh. Sorry. In my where I come from, cherubs, we have a rivalry.
Oh. My apologies.
No, I understand what you were trying to say there.
I had assumed our interpretations of Cherub are much different.
The little baby-looking dudes, they're absolute little shits.
No. Perhaps I had gotten it wrong. Perhaps I was simply meaning a regular angel in that case.
Oh, that might be in the case with, like, the heaven that you understands, but
Yes.
in terms of my heaven,
Perhaps it was
they
me
look like
simply
little
being.
babies.
Perhaps it was simply me being fanciful that you may earn your halo and wings yet.
Who knows, there's theories that, horns are just broken halos.
Perhaps so. The halos are embedded into your head.
Exactly.
Perhaps one day they will fall out, and you can reconnect them.
I suppose with that, I am going to...
Yes,
head
Void
home,
is not
because-
returning, I notice. Perhaps we should take our leave then.
Yeah, I don't think there's that many people left.
Entirely possible we might be the only people on the street.
Entirely possible. After all, the nerve pit is very tucked away.
Oh no.
What the fuck was that?
That was a large mist of what looked like rust, I think.
Yeah, I saw just the giant red mist of... I was gonna go with blood, but sure, we can go with rust.
It looked similar to rust to me.
Just gonna hope that wasn't too alarming.
Plus, I imagine it's also a similarly strange sight to see a priest walking alongside an imp, making pleasant conversation.
Well, I mean, the city is filled with very strange things.
Yes, the city remains full of surprises even now, does it not?
That it does. Even after living here for 14 years, I'm still shocked by some things.
And I have only been here for a few months. I like to believe I am at least hoping to make an impact. A pleasant one, mind.
Yeah.
It's going to at least hit a pipe if it's not hitting a building.
It's going to hit something.
I see.
So I think I figured out what that red mist was.
Oh?
I think it's the woman in the white cloak over there. She shot like a beam of red that was similar color.
I see. That would make the most sense. That would make the most sense. Well, may the Lord's flame guide you, Miss Ray. Let us return to the mega building and give SC the good news.